Welcome to the Lion's Den. Welcome in. I am smoking. Sorry, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. Sorry, but not sorry kind of energy. This is going to be a little bit different. So this is going to be like who could be into you next, zodiac sign, but this is also going to be whatever, like kind of like whatever comes out, but I'm going to kind of aim it towards like work or let it just fall out. I don't really know what it's going to do, so that's how I'm going to play with it. Give me a second here. I'm going to turn all my volumes down. I don't like being bothered when I go live. Just don't like it. It's very rare, but still, it happens too goddamn much. I don't care for it. All right. And I'm going to put the chat up. All right. It should show up, but it's always delayed. Oh, holy shit. Welcome in, everybody. I didn't expect so many people to be in here. Astrid, you had replied to a comment, and I appreciate it. You thought it was me. So in the community section of my channel, there's this like new feature on YouTube, whether they keep it or not, where people that are subscribed to the channel, they can comment. So that was actually from somebody who is subscribed to the channel. You thought it was me, but it was, I wanted you to know that, Astrid. I thought like, I should let him know. Him, her, let the person know. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Okay. We're not starting with Aries. Not tonight. Here's going to probably be last. Sorry, Aries. But like, I'm one of those guys who pays attention and like too much attention to other people to where I'm starting to back off on that a little bit and respect that. To where I'm like, you know what? People just don't get it. They don't understand. Leave it at the fucking door. So Aries, you last. All right. But Leon, that's not going to help you. I don't want to gain people that don't pay attention. Let them figure it out on their own. Sometimes you got to be bold and just not give a fuck. Be honest and not care. That's how I am. That's how I've always been. It's never really made me feel comfortable, but I've accepted it. There's a big difference with shit like that. All right, here we go. I think we're going to start with Earth signs. All right, Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn's energy? Who could be coming towards Capricorn? Who could be the next relationship for Capricorn? Let's find out. Shit. Oh, shit. You might have had to end a situation with a water or fire sign before we get to where you're going. It looks like it might have been something where I almost get the person just felt like they were too immature. I get like that doesn't make any sense. I'm doing my psychic shit tonight. Yes. Fuck the cards. It feels like they were too immature for you. What happened here? What happened here? No victory. No victory. This could be fun as hell. All right, Capricorn. So you had to move on. You had to make the decision, it says, with the Two of Coins. Oh, shit. Let something go. The strong energy it shows within the first 5 cards, it definitely is either a water, fire, or air sign. Here we go. I love leaking people's shit because it's like, well, that's what I'm here to do. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not really. All right, let's go. The world, it keeps talking about you leaving it alone, you working on your own situations or following your own victories. But where does it go? I feel like you've been working on them, but some of you have been working to find them or trying to find completed doing them. But emotionally, it hasn't been everything that has made you feel connected to life. It almost makes me feel like you're an earth sign, but you feel ungrounded because you either work's fucked up or your love life's fucked up or they're both fucked up and it's getting on your nerves and you're trying to, I almost feel like you're hiding it. I almost feel like you try to hide how you feel. Whatever. Here we go. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Here we go. Who's coming towards Capricorn? Or we're gonna do two things before we do two. I'm just. Ooh, I gotta drink coffee. I'm gonna run out of coffee. I got Red Bull, but not a lot. Baby sips. All right, here we go. Who's thinking about Capricorn? Let's start with that. Why the fuck not? I was waiting for that. Could be a Leo for some of you. Could be a Leo. Could be a Sagittarius. Could be another Earth sign. Or it could just be somebody that really wanted to invest with you, go the distance. I feel like more if it was a fire sign, they wanted to go the distance. If it was an Earth sign, it just feels incomplete to them. Whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. Tower, change. Like everything changed too abruptly. Here we go. Let's keep going for Capricorn. It feels like it feels like they, all right. So if you dealt with a water sign, fire sign, or earth sign, they feel like you weren't committed or in it with them. You also I get the energy from your mouth because of what I just felt inside of my mouth that they want your taste. Like they couldn't do it for you, or you felt like they were too slutty. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't give a fuck. Like I was gonna timid. Like I was gonna be quiet about it, but I'm like, no, fuck that. Just say it. Who the fuck cares? Say it. You might have been a little bit passionate about it, or they might have had something about. They might have been attractive, but they were like a lush or a slut. I'm sorry. It could have been a dude, woman. I don't give a fuck who it was. I feel like you were like, get the fuck out of here. See you later. That energy's got to go. Here we go. Show me the next sign for Capricorn. Here we go. I love this so far. This is horrible. Here we go. That's so bad. If you did deal with a water sign, the well's dry. Like that's not happening. Let's go. Who's the next sign for Capricorn? Show me what you got to show me. I need more than these two. Keep going. What we got for Cap? Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go. Water. Oh shit. It's water or earth sign. I don't give a fuck what any tarot reader tells you. I'm gonna tell you right now with the tarot that I get, watch out for an earth sign coming towards you and being attracted to you, or a water sign. Big time. What else is here? Any other sign that needs to show up? Last sign I'm giving options to. Earth again. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. It's got to jump. It jumped. Here we go. Earth or fire. You got earth, fire. So it's earth, fire, or water for you. I feel like it's more or less going to be somebody who's very indecisive with making decisions. The Magician. It's definitely an earth sign, or I'm going to tell you, an earth sign that's moving towards you, or at a distance. Definitely an earth or water sign. Some of you, they may also come off where they want to build with you, but emotionally they come off unavailable. Just so you know, look out for that too. Look out for that shit, because you might see it for what it is. I'm telling you, you might see that shit for what it is. Like, I don't think you're gonna want to see it for what it is, but I think you're gonna have no choice. Ooh. Let me see. Show me anything you want me to show Capricorn. What can I tell Capricorn right now? Specifically for Capricorn. One shuffle. I'm not going to give you many of these. We're going to go right to the other deck. Eight of Swords. Why? Four of Coins. Something about an investment, but we're going to see where this is going. I bet it's not that good. So there may have been something you thought you could invest in that would make you happy, that it felt like it was the right manifestation. You were attracted to it or wanted to move towards it. It felt like things were working out right. And then all of a sudden, boom, it was upsetting the fuck out of you. Or it made you question the value. Something about it, you had to question the value of the situation. I don't like that energy. I don't think it was worth really sticking around. I feel like when it came to doing things, you focused on your coin. You also had kind of clarity on like, nope, I'm not going to get emotionally available for a situation that's not telling me the truth. And I feel like you're aware of this. You didn't move towards it. You didn't fucking move towards it. All right. Go to the other tarot deck for you. I don't think you moved towards it. I really don't think you trusted it. I feel like you did for a long journey, but the journey went to shit. And you were like, fuck this. I can't trust this. And the best part, I'm going to make love to my microphone real quick. Hold on a second. The best part about this situation is the fact that you were a woman or a man. It didn't fucking matter. It happened to both of you. The cards didn't tell me that. I'm telling you that. Sometimes people gotta learn how to fuck with energy. It comes natural to me. Whether I like it or it makes me upset. Half the time it makes me upset. I don't tell anybody. I just let it play out. Because I know better. I've learned. Here we go. All right, Capricorn, we're going to give you a couple more shuffles and we'll see what you get. Show me anything for Cap. Specifically towards the I don't like that too. Why the fuck not? If I can find where the cigarette is without looking at it. Today, I hope the coffee kicks in because I've been so fucking tired today. But I'm still doing this. Still doing it. Like yesterday, it was like Cancer's moon energy. It was like, what the fuck is this bullshit energy for me? I don't know how you dealt with it. Some of you, probably water signs, weren't really faced with it. But for me, it was like, I hate this fucking shit. I want out of it. Leo goes into fucking his energy in the moon tonight at 6. And I'm like, why the fuck am I so exhausted? Here we go. Capricorn. Show me the message for Cap. Specifically for them. It's a good time to trust yourself, Capricorn. Look at this. It's a good time to trust yourself, Capricorn. That's your card. It's a damn good time for you to trust yourself. That's the action that's needed right now for you. I feel like whatever you've done or dealt with is trying to stay behind you at this time. Look at this shit. Holy fuck. I feel like that's what's happening right now. Let's go. Let's do this. Capricorn. All right. What do we got for Capricorn? Temperance. You got tired of waiting or building with the situation because you knew it wasn't going to be fulfillment that you could enjoy or you could play with. Something about you knew you couldn't play with the offer. I feel like you did invest in it, though. I feel like you were invested for a minute. But look what happened. Look what fucking happened. The judgment went bad, sour. It's like sour milk. It's like drinking. You could be drinking out of the milk carton, drinking off a titty, and it tastes like garbage. Here we go. Some of you, I'll show you the card after. I'll put it behind my back. Fuck that. I'm going to put it behind my back. I picked up the energy. Some of you guys are having family problems. And look at the card that came out. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Family issues. Having family issues. Oof. This is going to be a fucking crazy reading. Let's do this. I was expecting something nuts tonight. I don't know why. I just trusted it. I feel like you've wanted to fix it, but at the same time, it hasn't felt like it's worth the effort. You've made that decision to stay at a distance from the bullshit. because it upsets you too many times. It upset you too many times. You got too fucking upset about it. And now you're emotionally trying to fulfill your needs. I almost feel like Capricorn's like wised up. Capricorn's like, nope, I'm not going to deal with shit that doesn't work for me. I'm gonna bring in balance. You have I'm on the go mode, but I'm still curious about what's gonna happen. I get like you're preoccupied with wanting emotional support, but you don't really know where you're going, or if that security is there for you, or if you're gonna have to leave it behind. And don't worry about what you think or how you feel, Capricorn. Just accept balance to find you, and kind of lure your mind into believing balance is out there for you. I'm telling you, if you do that, that might be the action that's made for you. That might be the right direction for you. All right. Here we go. Anything else for Capricorn? Don't focus on the things that didn't work out. Your message is clear as fuck. If you focus on the things that didn't work out, you're going to miss out on the things that could work out. I'm telling you, you won't have the clarity or the truth. You'll look at investments and wonder why they didn't happen. This is fucking nuts how accurate it's telling me that you should trust the messages. And that's how you find happiness. I'm done. Like I want to give you a longer message, but I'm kind of like shocked how well this is working out, like with my feelings in the tarot. All right, let's keep rolling. A lot of you, it's not just about being practical right now. It's about owning and opening up to what you deserve and really challenging that with your psyche. Like from one female or male to another, if you challenge yourself, I feel like you've challenged yourself in a lot of restricted areas with relationships around friends, family, and love. Mostly family and love I pick up. If you challenge yourself not to focus on what's been done and what can happen, and you believe in what can happen, you might see that outcome you deserve. I get that energy where that's probably what you should be thinking about. All right, here we go. Virgo. We'll use you after. Let's see what we get for Virgo. Virgo. I don't feel resistance with the Three of Swords I just saw in the world and moving on. I just feel like you feel like it's going to be hard to accept an offer right now. Why? Why do I feel like that about you? I feel like you just, it could be like, you give me this doesn't make sense energy. Hold on. To even do that again, or to want to do that again. Or like it's almost like when you go on a date. I get the energy with Virgo where if you, it doesn't have to be me, but I'm going to use me as an example. We went on a date and you're excited about a date, or people are pushing you, as you should be excited about the date, but you're not. And people are pushing you to go on this date because they see that you're unhappy, but you're still not ready to explore that avenue. And then you go on a date and it's kind of a little awkward because your feelings are still against the world on trusting that things can be beautiful. It doesn't have to be me. It could be fucking Tom fucking Brady. It could be some fucking, it could be fucking Mark Wahlberg. It could be fucking Ben Affleck. It could be fucking George Clooney. And you just be unimpressed or disassociated with the conversation, or make them feel a little uneasy. That's not good. That's not good. But it's only not good because it's like, I almost feel like it's peer pressure that wants you to be involved more than you. I think you know where you're at. All right, let's keep going. It's kind of strange. Let's go. What the fuck was that about? Here we go. Show me something for Virgo before we show the next possible sign. Ace of Cups reversed. I'm trying to explain to you. Love isn't the thing on the table for you right now, or the emotional connection. It's like you're still going through the emotions or the equipment of it. It's almost like you know that, whether you express it or don't tell people shit. And I don't care what you do, but you're not moving towards it. Chair reversed. You want the change to happen, but you may need more time before you take the action to move towards it. I feel like you're gonna need a little bit more time before it makes sense to you. Something about it pleases me, or I feel like it's the right direction to move towards. Right now, the Hermit. We're gonna clarify that. That's your card. You had to make a decision about what's worth investing in. Clarify that too. Oh, I flipped. I'm taking it. It's your own energy. It's your own energy. It's your own place, or it's where you sit. It's where you stand, and you're very aware of that. And you come off a little bit guarded. You don't want to knock people off or act like you're in charge, but at the same time, you feel like you're in charge of your life, and you feel like the only way I'm going to pick up my life is focusing on my life, kind of energy. I don't want to feel upset. You give me. I can't be upset. I'm not working with that energy. I know what I need to work towards energy. I'm not doing this upset bullshit. You come off strong with knowing you should know that. I can be patient as much as I don't want to be. You have that I don't want to be energy, but I'm not. You're not ready to communicate. It's telling me you're not ready to communicate. It's like you think that you are, but then again, before you start, you know you like it. So you don't communicate, but then you want to go to where? To King of Swords. We're all on the bottom of the deck. To you don't communicate. I'm trying to explain something to you. I hope this makes sense to you, because I'm sure it makes sense to a lot of you some bitches out there. Oh, that's just because that tells me without the tarot that you're in a healing phase, but you're also in a direction phase. And some of you are in a supportive phase. And when you have so many things in front of you, it's hard to focus on what you want, because if it's like you're just in the direction phase, that's your focus. But if you're in a phase where it's like, no, I need to focus more on the stability of a situation, you're not going to honor anything else before that. It's common sense. You know what I mean? I don't have to tell you that. Who's the next zodiac sign for Virgo? Who's coming down that tree of life energy? Some of you, show me who it is. Who's the next sign? Some of you had to cut away from a water or air sign. Water, air sign, or had to develop just backing off. Potential sign you have is earth or water. You have a strong earth or water connection that could be coming towards you. If they haven't already started to communicate, some of you, it could be somebody you know from your past that like misses you or wants to reconnect. And I feel like I get this energy with this card. It's been a minute before you've talked to them. I get like it's been a long time. It's been a while. Here we go. Also, I get unexpected, very unexpected for some people. Let's keep going. It's definitely so far earth or water. Devil. You do have the Palace of Swords. Let's see if an air sign pops up. I don't know. We'll see what the tarot says. Anybody else needs to show up on the table for Virgo? Anybody else needs to show up on the table for Virgo? Who's coming towards them? You have earth, water, or air. That's gonna probably want to come talk to you. Definitely could be an air sign. Whoever it is, they're gonna be looking for somebody to fulfill their happiness with. Like they're gonna come to you probably pretty strong. They may have got over something that was really hard. Some of you, it could be something to where they've been alone for a long time, or somebody passed away that upset them and they didn't like react to people. Wow, this is crazy. Here we go. I feel like they're going to want to work with you, though. I saw the 8 of coins. Here we go. Show me anything for Virgo. They could feel like they're missing out on discovering happiness and emotionally not know how to put their energy towards it, but they want to like start. I feel like they want to start to trying to figure out how to do that, but they're death card. They could be worried about something that had already happened and trying to like express, I need to move on. Or, you know, what's fucked up is I told you that people could be trying to push you, and that could be what happens to them, just in different time frames where you're being pushed for different reasons by people that love you or respect you, and they're being pushed because of different outcomes. by people, and it feels like one of you catches that train a little bit before the other. All right, let's go to the tarot for Virgo. Oh, that's how the cookie may crumble. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Virgo. What's specifically for Virgo? What's specifically for Virgo? Okay. All right. Did you something different? I'll do it. Virgo. Oh, I'm giving it to you. I wanted to show it. Just this one. Three of Swords. Somebody was kind of nasty with the way they communicated or the way they spoke to you towards the end of the relationship. I do feel like I get a big distance between you and them, like whether it's through communication or at a distance completely. It feels it's a huge fucking disconnect. Whoever you dealt with recently, woman or man, whether it was family or a lover, it feels like family for some of you. You do not want them around you. It's like get the fuck back kind of energy. Here we go. Virgo. Oh, you got two. What do you got? You've moved away from it, and you want to open up towards love. But you may not feel like there's anything in front of you right now. I get like when it comes to what's in front of you, the stability is more important. Bottom for 4. The Wheel, 5 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. It's like you want to manifest a situation or a happiness or a new beginning, but at the same time, you're not out there trying to achieve it, or it's not like your top priority. It comes off. You're not working with it, but you'd like it to show up or like it to be available. Kind of. Hold on. Virgo. What do you got for Virgo? Holy shit. They slam down. Some of you are still trying to let ease of situations that didn't work out. Some of you aren't trying to focus on them emotionally or have learned that I can't focus on them emotionally. Emotionally, I don't have that effort in me because what happened? It didn't get me where I wanted to be. The moon, where did it have you? It had you all fucked up. It had you all fucking like, well, when it comes to communication, it's not worth the fucking challenge or risk. And I'm not going to stay in an upset mood. I fucking know better. And I'm not, look at this shit. I'm not fucking doing it. What do you have? You have the 3 of Cups reversed. I'm not going towards that. Oh, what do you got? Death card reversed. That's done with. I feel like I feel like it didn't test you. I feel like it pissed you off. I get a pissed off energy. I feel like you got pissed off at this person. And I feel like you had every right to get pissed off at them. What the fuck? Here we go. Could have been their words, their actions. Definitely could have been an air sign that did it to you. Water sign or potential. Definitely water sign, air sign, or fire sign. Some of you could be earth, but I'm not really feeling earth as much as I'm feeling air, fire. Oh, wait a minute. Some of you, it was definitely an air sign, fire sign. I'm going to say earth sign. Fuck the water sign. I think that's just love not being, yeah, earth sign, air sign, fire sign. That fucking got under your skin. That you got stuck of sitting in that bullshit. You knew you couldn't trust the bullshit. This is reversed. You knew that it was bullshit. It got to a point where it was like the masks fell off and it was too fucking much at that point. And if they hadn't fallen off, you had already seen them fall off in the past. But this time was really bad. So what happened? Emotionally, you shut it down. Knight of Pentacles, you wouldn't work with it. You couldn't trust it. And you knew not to move towards it. Definitely knew not to move towards it. All right? Oh, shit, Virgo. Look forward to the good part. You know, you might have to rewind for that, but look forward to the sign that could come towards you. Or signs. Signs for you. I think it was a couple options. Here we go. Taurus. I gotta move my fan. It's drying me out. There we go. Aim it that way. I'm gonna light a cigarette. How was everybody tonight? Y'all doing good? Taurus, you're up next. Light is over here. Fucking light is down. Fuck. I think I have one in my car. Here we go. Taurus. Show me something for Taurus. I'm going to start different for you. Specifically that Taurus needs to see right now. And then we'll go to the love situation. That could happen. Be transparent in your life. Here we go. Probably will be one of the signs that show up. And I'm only going to be very fully focused if a sign shows up that makes it feel like I can't let go of it. If I get one sign for you guys, I'll give it to you, but it's got to feel like I can't ignore it. Here we go. I get the weirdest fucking energy for you right now. For the women out there, before I even do anything, I get something about an older man. An older, whatever. I'm not going to tell you. Let's just go. Here we go. I didn't want to say much. Shut up. All right, Taurus. Show me something for them specifically. Zodiac sign of Taurus. Change. Change is something you need with balance. I feel like you know that it hasn't shown up or you haven't been able to rush towards it or have the communication for it. You have clarity that things that you'd like to invest in, it's almost like having a bank account and wanting more, but it's not there. That's the energy I'm picking up on you. Whether you have a big bank account, small bank account, it feels that way towards love, where it's like the bank account's little or it doesn't exist in love, or the communication's not really happening. Or let's keep going. Show me something for Taurus. 5 of Wands reversed. I almost feel like you try not to be bothered by it, is the energy that's coming up on the top. What? Here we go. You come off like I don't care. Here we go. What came out first? You don't care. It doesn't mentally upset you. It's not restricting you. That's good. Emotionally, though, what's going on? Because here's what's coming. You want the investment. Emotionally, you know you want the investment. You want that. It's almost like if you have a bird. Imagine you had a little baby bird that you found it. It had a broken wing or a broken leg. And you took care of it as a baby. You nurtured it. It had no family. It grew to love you. But you knew at some point you had to do the right thing and set it free so it could live in the wild where it belongs. But you don't want to set it free. It's kind of like that. Here we go. The world and trust. Clarify that. Taurus's energy. Let's see what that is so bad. I hated when they did it. All right. Not being upset. Not being upset at all. Sometimes though, it's almost like you're not upset about what's happened or where you've been. With the double reversed and the 10 of Wands reversed, it's about opening up to the new chapter in your life that hasn't existed or shown up. That's what it's telling me with the Queen of Swords reversed. You wanting to start something brand new or fresh. You kind of getting sick of waiting for it. You knowing that it's something you really desire or would like to see happen. Anything else? Love reversed. Pass. You might have even thought about situations or people from the past that you were with and wanted to find somebody like that person. Whatever the fuck that's about. Some of you could have reconnected with somebody from the past, but I don't think so. I think more or less your thoughts went into the energy of somebody that treated you right and you were really happy with them. Could have been a long time ago and you want to find somebody like that or that has like that kind of morals or value kind of energy. What's going on here? Some of you guys also come off like there was a person that could have come around that you felt guarded around, or you didn't know if the investment made sense. You know if the investment made sense or if they were just after you you dick, you pussy kind of energy, straight up. You had no idea if it was going to bring an eternal happiness to you. You were like, can I trust it? Can I not trust it? And I feel like you fell on like, I got to let this go energy. I can't do this. Like, I don't trust it. I just think they want to fuck kind of energy. They might have even, some of you, they might have even told you like that's what they were about without meaning to tell you. And it like slipped out of their mouth. Like loose change. Here we go. Page of coins and decision making. You're going to be very invested and practical with what you do going forward. But it's not going to stop you from your thoughts. Not at all. Your thoughts, the page of swords, you'll disconnect if you don't trust moving towards it. If you don't feel like you can trust it or it's going to value you, you're not going to open your heart towards it, is what it's telling me. You won't emotionally get attached. Fuck no, you won't. You know better. You've learned your lessons, is what your reading's telling me. It's like Taurus is like, I've learned my lessons. Some of you might have dealt with a Virgo. Virgo almost slipped out of my motherfucking mouth. Whatever. Here we go. Let's keep going. Not all of you. Some of you, I get Virgo, I get Leo energy. Could be a Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. Or whatever. I'm not going to keep going. Let's keep going. Libra, maybe. I don't. It's not important. Let's keep going. Show me something for Virgo. I feel like I need to tell you more. Show me what you want me to show them. And if you can show the sign too, that's going to be significant, or signs that show up for them, show it. Here we go. Virgo, show what you got to show for them. Holy shit. There's certain energy you will not work with again. Emotionally, it drained the fuck out of you and you did not trust it. It's telling me when it came to getting balance, you had to let it go. You have a complete, I had to leave this behind energy. On the top row, it's all about knowing that it was not something worth fighting for. It's like, look at this. I'm not rushing towards it. I am not rushing towards a situation that I thought at one point it's not even in the beginning. I feel like at one point you felt like you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt that they were upset, but it got a little too out of context with appropriate conversation or lack of accountability and trust in the individual. So it made you feel like I have no choice but to say fuck you. I don't like that, but that's the energy I'm seeing. So there's the trust card reversed. Balance, you completely letting it go. This is something I want to question. Virgo's energy. Question the 4. Question the 4. The celebration card. Question it right now for Virgo. Explain it to me. Holy shit. You became aware. It's got to, if you ever get like into a situation again, it's really got to be something that it feels like it's going to make it like, that tells me it's got to be genuine. It's got to be true. If it's not true and it just wants to chase me for a good time, well, it's going. I'm throwing it out the fucking window like the building's on fire. I'm not putting up with that shit. You have this energy where it's like, I need to be patient. I'm trying to move away from situations that aggravated me, that really aggravated me in a love situation or in making the decision to where we could work together, because I learned I have to work on my own and I had to learn how to trust myself and not worry about what decision or investment I was attached to in the past. That's behind me now. I'm not doing that. Look at this. That's the judgment now. See you later, alligator. Need to focus on what's good for me in the balance of it. And Virgo's very like, that's what's important. Those are the thoughts I've had at night. Those are the feelings I've had. But the thoughts still hurt. You give me this, they hurt, and you couldn't, almost like you couldn't believe this person could be so nasty kind of energy, but it made it easier to let it go. It made it so much easier to let it go that once you did, you did. It wasn't your imagination. It was kind of sight of proof. You get this. You didn't have to proofread it. You had to proof see it kind of energy. They were probably emotionally manipulating you or people in the equation around you. to make you look like the bad person. Fuck that. That's why. Look at this shit. That's why. Look at it. Like you got over being upset, but you stopped communicating. Queen of Swords reversed. 9 of Swords reversed. What's next? That's more communication. Gone. Gone. Gone with the wind, bitch. Like, fuck that bastard. You weren't willing to play with it because you knew it wasn't worth the risk. And it was almost like somebody demeaned you or treated you like you weren't their equal or they were better than you. Fuck that lying piece of shit. I'm sorry, and I'm glad that ended. You know why? Because that shows you are emotionally strong enough to deal with it and let it go. I don't like shit like that, but I feel like you had to go through it to know what to do. I feel like that's what happened with you. Now, it didn't pick up who you're going to get within there. It just kind of showed me what you had to deal with. And I feel like what it did for you is it just gave you like a higher respect of knowing how shitty people can be, whether they show you right off the bat or not. Let me tell you something. Some people will hide that shit like the plague. When I tell you some people will hide that shit like the plague, they'll be so like coerced or action oriented into not showing you who they really are, where you'll be with them for fucking years until you see the true person they are. Been there, done that. Fuck that. All right. I don't know what sign to read yet. Who should we read? Come on, hit that like button for me, would you? Thank you, Diamond, for the super chat. I'm tempted. I'm kind of hot right now, and I kind of want to read fire, but I'm like, nah, maybe we'll wait on fire. Fuck it. Go with your first thought. Fire it is. Fire it is. Oh, no, it can't be fire. I said Aries is last. I'm not. When I stick to my guns, I stick to my guns. Leo, you got to wait. Sag, you're waiting. Aries, you're waiting. So it's going to have to be air or water. We'll do air. We'll get air out of the way. Aquarius. We'll start with Aquarius. Aquarius. Somebody needs to hear, like, you're safe, they won't find you. What the fuck? Oh, I don't like that energy. They're not going to find you. I don't like that. Okay. Or even when they can, they won't. Like, but it's like driving that person nuts inside or persons. Skip over that shit. Can't do that right now. Here we go. Let's go. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Aquarius before we do what sign could be next. 4 of Cups. Not being emotionally directed towards being upset. I feel like when it comes to focusing on direction, it's more about what I'm doing or where I'm gonna feel comfortable with what I'm investing in. You have this strong, where's my investment and where's my love partner and the outcome? How am I gonna find it? Because I haven't seen it showing up for me or the growth of it. I do get this energy where it's like you try to accept not worrying about it, but you still mentally do. It tells me you still mentally do. Hold on. That also makes me, fuck it, just do the psychic thing. That also makes me totally pick up. Some of you have had relations that they didn't, these 3 cards, I don't know why, I'm trusting myself, that's why. These 3 cards make me feel like you also had relationships that didn't last long. So whether it was like a fucking baby daddy after that, you tried other people, but it fell apart, or it was chaotic, or you couldn't make time for it, some shit like that. So whatever. Here we go. Look at what fell out. So it got left behind in the cold. Ace of Cups. It was not rejuvenated. Or I don't want to say, I just feel like there are some, and I do want to tell you the energy I'm seeing. I'm seeing women. I'm actually seeing women out of this country, and actually I can pinpoint some people. I'm actually reading to the name of not their physical name, but maybe I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna shut the fuck up there. But I don't fuck around when I read. I really don't, and I know I don't. I've been doing it for too long, and I've done it for too many fucking people, and for myself for too long. whether I enjoy it or not. Here we go. It almost seems like I'm not gonna say love like a fucking false twin flame. I ain't gonna tell you that bullshit. It just feels like somebody went towards sex. I get this. Somebody was trying to open up with happiness and it ended up hurting them, or they ended up being aware that it wasn't good for them. That it took them a little bit to think about it and recognize I gotta let go of it. This love isn't true. It's gotta die. It's gotta go. They were horny. They were, as much as they can't admit it. Now, I'm not going to say who it was or where it could be, but they may have had a little bit of a codependent energy or struggled with finance. Whatever. Here we go. Let's keep going. 10 of Cups. But let me tell you something. When I know who I'm picking up on, I know. And I don't tell you guys in the chat because it's kind of fucked up if I was like, it's this person. Like, I don't want to do that to people, even though I know I can do that to people. But think on my end how frustrating that shit is. Think on my end. Oh, it's frustrating. I don't like people fucking with me. I don't intentionally fuck with anybody. I try to help them. They don't expect it. They don't understand it. And then by the time they try to catch up and play, let's appreciate it. I don't give a fuck. Because at that point, it's too late for me. Where I'm like, no, I gave you the opportunity. You didn't fucking listen. You didn't pay attention. And I've been bred that my whole life. So if you don't think I have the reality or respect for myself, you're wrong. Like, I don't fuck around. I'm that kind of guy. Here we go. Now, like, I'm going to tell you some personal shit. So you guys are probably, Aquarius, you're probably really focusing on growth or expansion or making more of yourself or saving more money or making sure the bills are content. Now, here's a secret before I tell you a little bit about myself. This does draw in female energy more than male. A little secret about myself. With what I just said about myself, I am going to tell you something. The relationship I had with my son's mother, I predicted a lot, everything that would happen. Everything. And had to just watch it and sit back for it. But it wasn't the first time. It won't be the last time. And I'm used to that energy. And I don't like it. And I don't play with people. Like, I've learned not to I've been able to tell people what's going to happen, whether they go to this person, that person, get a reading, before they get the reading, whether they trust me, respect it, they waste their money, and they don't fucking listen. I don't care. Like, I'm that guy. Like, and I was going to wait to say this on another video. The more intuitive you are, the easier it is for me to read you. If you're intuitive like a rock, I'm not going to want to fuck with you. If your vibration's real low, I'm not gonna want to try because I'm gonna have to work too hard and it's not gonna make any sense to you and you're not gonna trust it. Hello, come on, let's wake up, people. Come on now. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, so it really tells me with you, the Seven of Cups reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, and the King of Swords. You may have had to make the decision to stay away from people or speaking. I feel like you got off. Some of you females backed away from a lot of shit for a while. It feels like speaking or taking action towards people or situations. I feel like the only thing you invested, I'm so happy it showed up, is work. I feel like work became your priority and family. Work, family, or yourself. If you're single, it was yourself. If you're with kids, it was taking care of that shit. And for the ones that had the kids, you weren't getting a lot of help from it. Whether the bitch was locked up, the bitch just is a fucking deadbeat dad. I don't care what the fuck the story is. It's something like that. Here we go. All right. Temperance and faith. You've been really holding on. I do feel like 6 months ago or 8 months ago, things started to improve. And then they started to feel like, oh, fuck, I still need help in this area. Or how do I juggle so much for the ones that are parents? And it got difficult, especially if you have 2 or 3 children. If you have 2 or 3 children. Here we go. Star card, there you are. You had to make decisions, not to emotionally get upset or worry about the things that weren't working, like that were kind of pushing you back or making you feel like they're not carrying you forward. The things that made you upset or made you disregard opening your heart or going towards love were because you were like, I can't risk the time or the investment in that right now. I have to be smart about making sure I don't let the wrong thing in. I'll go towards that when I can physically see something that's worth the value. Look at this, worth the investment. I feel like you know that. I feel like you had to speak to yourself about that. Okay. Let's see what sign could be coming for you. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to get everybody's fucking story. But also remember what I told you. If your vibration's real low, I'm not even going to try to get your fucking story. Like, and for people not to respect or know that about me, that's you, not me. I know myself. I know myself. I was reading fucking people with a couple 100,000 fucking subscribers. They're at 700,000 right now without tarot over the phone, explaining to them shit that they didn't believe until it happened. Dude, don't fuck with me. I'm not the guy to fuck with. You fucking with the wrong horse. This horse knows what he's accomplished. He knows what he's accomplished before the internet, to where it fucking hurt myself. Most people can't read themselves. Think about what I'm telling you. I've talked to people just like me, and they're like, no, I can't read myself. And they're like, how do you do that? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know, but you're probably better off. In my eyes, you're better off. Because it stressed you the fuck out. Here we go. And it ain't worth it. It is, to an extent. It sucks. But you got to be able to muster that strength to understand it for what it is, accept it for what it is. Whether you, and I'm one of those people where I try not, like, I have too much fucking Taurus energy, moon and rising. So if something gets me fucking mad, I hold it in and I wait before I express what pissed me off. Like, that's how I am. Fuck that bullshit. I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna piss off that reader. It's gonna piss off that reader. Yeah, the motherfucker's funny. Yeah, he's cool. Predicted for that son bitch. Told that son bitch we'll be friends. This is what happened. That's what'll happen. You know what fucking happened? Somebody out of his fucking chat came in my house. Came in my fucking house talking shit like, oh, you copy him, you do this, you do that. And I'm like, bitch, do you know I predicted for him that we become friends? I predicted the outcome, and that I cut the bitch's hair, but I copy his haircut. Get the fuck out of my room. And that I'm older than him. Like, people, don't let people get to you. I'm trying to tell you right now, it ain't worth your fucking time. Take care of yourself. Take care of what you care about. But also try to figure out what spiritualism is really about, or who is invested in you. Like, really in you. That's what I care about. That's the niche for me. That's the heart for me. That's where I come from. I'm that fucking guy that you can't shut me the fuck up. It ain't ever gonna work. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that because I earned it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't earn it looking for any vengeance, any disregard. I earned it, but was treated like a piece of shit. So don't think I won't put you on blast. Fuck that shit. I'm smart in that. I don't give a fuck what people think or feel when it comes to the wrong thing, especially if they don't even know how to trust the right thing. Does that make sense to you? Because it makes sense to me. All right. So you have the Five of Swords and Tower. There's been a little bit of conflict. I do feel like it has something to do with you feeling like your skills weren't acknowledged, or emotionally it was overwhelming wherever you worked. Some of you, it also could be trying to find your ground, your bearings with work. Some of you are going to start reaching out or communicating, probably trying to invest in work. Also, maybe focusing on your health, or knowing that you got to get it. Some of you might need to get checked up. Whether you're younger or older, you might need to get checked up. Don't forget the doctor's office. All right. The investment is always about you. It starts with you, it ends with you. But I feel like you got to keep action on everything that's important for you. I don't give a fuck if it's love, if it's fucking money, if it's your health. I do. If it's your health, that's the most important one. And if you don't trust moving towards going to the doctor, do it. Take the action, Kings of Swords energy. Move your ass in that direction, all right? If you feel off or something ain't right, don't hide it from nobody. Do what's good for you, all right? I can be stubborn, but if I know I'm going to fucking have a heart attack, or I feel like something's wrong and I can't feel my fucking legs, I'm going to tell somebody. You got to do that. So just be careful, whether you're younger or older. If something's happening with you and you're hiding it from people, or you're trying to pretend like it's not serious, just make sure you get looked at. I don't usually get help like that, but I have this energy I have to trust. Here we go. All right. Let's go. Doesn't mean it's you. It could be somebody around you that you know that's that sign, but I don't know. I feel like I should stick with the first. Make sure you're taking care of you. That doesn't feel like something I should second guess. Here we go. The Moon, 10 of Wands. You haven't had. It's telling me you haven't moved towards excitement. I feel like you've wanted to be emotionally connected, or appreciated, but it hasn't been something you've seen work out. I don't think there's been any involvement or work. Star card reversed and Hangman. It's almost like you've been apart from social situations that could arise past being platonic. Huh. Okay, here we go. The wheel and the Three of Cups. You got to start working against that. This makes me feel like you got to start putting the effort in. Make the changes that you haven't been making the changes with. This is the investment that's good for you. I'm telling you, these are the risks that you need right now because you haven't been looking at them. You've let them fade away. The Death card makes me feel like fade, and it's a love situation for a lot of you. You've let it pretend like it's not an obstacle, it's not a bother, and that's not emotionally fulfilling you. And you're probably aware of that. You're probably missing the connection, the effort, or the happiness to it. All right. Now let's see what sign we can get for you. All right. I did go off the deep end a little bit with saying too much. Not really. I don't give a fuck what I say. I'll say what the fuck I got to say. And you know what I mean? But let me just tell you something. I know not a lot of people are going to see this reading. People come into my house thinking they can disrespect me. And I'm like, bitch, you have no idea who I've fucking helped out here on YouTube. How long they've been out here before me. But they're a tarot reader. And I'm beyond a tarot reader. All right, like fuck that bullshit energy. I don't play with people like that. Like, you fucking out of your mind. Here we go. And something else. I've even done that with people. I've done that with a relationship. I've done that with the same fucking zodiac sign too. Relationship, where what's gonna happen with us? And to the fucking month, I predict where it's all gonna fall apart. But everything started to fall out. Everything. And it made me unattracted to it. And I'm like, I don't want to be around somebody that's that fucking jealous. I can't do that. That doesn't work for me. If you're that fucking jealous, you're going to give me a fucking headache every time I talk to you. See you later. I ain't putting up with that. All right. See what we get. Let's go. Oh, there's more I could say, but I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I could tell you a lot more, but I'm like, nah. I don't want to feel like I'm boasting. I just leave it at being honest. Should have stayed humble and shut my mouth, but I'm like, no, fuck that. It's past that point. Just be real and move away from it. If you want to tell them something later, decide to. That's my Leo energy, just being like, just being like, take it, bitch, because you can't do nothing about it, and you know you can't. You talked a lot of shit to me like you could, but you knew you couldn't, because everything would come out in the wash, and you would look like an asshole. Here we go. Let's go. So some of you, it could be, you could have a fire sign that's really wanting to emotionally connect or bond with you more. Some of you could be in a relationship or were in a relationship with them. I'm getting that energy. Could be a Sagittarius. You could be in a relationship or were in a relationship with them, whatever. They're dying to get like deeper communication, more stability behind that situation. Some of you, that could be what's arriving. But I do feel like for them, like those in connection, Aquarius and fire sign, they're trying to emotionally figure out how to get you to be more vulnerable to their needs without expressing that they need it. Somebody wants you or needs you. It could be a woman or a man. I'm done. It could be a woman or a man. Let's keep going. Let's do it. Eight of Swords. I feel like you've been focused on not having anxiety or worrying about situations. I also feel like the past has taught you a lot of lessons in life. For you, I feel like it's taught you a lot of lessons to where it's helped you move forward or feel solid with what you can learn or trust. Something about, look at, there you are, what you can learn mentally. And I also feel like what's going to happen in the next year, wow, I can see for you. I can really see for you. In the next year to 2 years, it's not just about calculated adjustments with you. It's like you guys are mentally learning, but you start to emotionally figure shit out. I feel like emotions is your next party, like the next thing in front of you spiritually. Like, this is strange. It comes off to me where it's just gonna happen because you're intrigued by it, and it's gonna be like hard to trust, but you start to trust what you don't know or what you don't accept naturally. I love that. I fucking love that because that is really hard. Let me tell you how hard. Like, that's fucking hard. Imagine telling people shit you don't want to tell them, and then you have to wait for them to call you and say, "Yeah, that person died." And yeah, this person died. And yeah, that person died. And this person died. And do it so many fucking times that you feel guilty that you've done that. But they've asked you about it. Whether it's person, animal, shit like that. Here we go. Or how it happens, whatever the fuck. Here we go. I'm not fucking around. I just gotta read. 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Somebody also could feel at a disadvantage emotionally, like they don't know how to connect with you or receive the balance they want with you, and they're afraid of being left out of the situation. Some of you that they want to play with, open up emotionally. I just feel like they don't know if it's going to make sense or work out. They come off where it's like they feel like you appreciate them. Some of you, I do feel like this could be something where there's an investment coming towards you. Some of you, it's an earth or fire sign, strongly earth or fire energy. Go to the bottom. Earth and fire. Done. I'm fucking done. Earth and fire. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to let people see me for who I am. People ain't paying attention. And it's not a problem for me. It's a problem for reality. And that's, to me, it's sad. It's sad in my heart because I'm like, why do I do it? Why do I put that much effort and time in people that just don't get it or it doesn't click? It's like, come on. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people it does click with that watch the channel or that are spiritually open. And there you go. But I also pick up the energy. Like, I can literally look at your name. Like, I'm purposely looking at the screen and not your usernames right now. Do you know why I'm doing that? Because I can read your energy the minute I look at your screen names, and I don't want to. All it takes is looking at the name. I don't need a fucking picture, nothing. Here we go. All right. Knight of Cups, 8 of Swords. There will be somebody who wants to emotionally open up to you or invest in you. I just feel like they're nervous, or they haven't moved towards you or found you yet. They haven't really found their direction towards you. They also may feel like clarify that. How do they feel? They may feel like they're not sure if they can trust love again. Whoever could be next for you may be still a little up in arms with trusting, opening up emotionally, or they're kind of stuck. Hangman, they're stuck on making that decision about making everything work. You know, that ending they had was hard, and they're trying to be a boss and move on, but there's because they want true happiness, but they're trying to learn how to trust it and not be upset and start over. This is what I see for you, and it all starts with communication for you. Them balancing it out, making a decision, but they're not. I'm going to tell you, with the Tree of Life reversed, they're not ready. They like for the single ones, they haven't found you yet, or you haven't found them yet. You will. You will. Give it time. It'll happen. All right. I'm sorry if I'm coming off a little too abrasive, but this is who I am. I'm not really extremely apologetic, but I will apologize if it's a little too, if it's causing anybody out there anxiety. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, anxiety sucks. I do get that. I get it. Show me something specifically for Aquarius. Show me something specifically for Aquarius. It's gonna be quick because I've already read the shit out of you. Here we go. The Emperor. Clarify it because I do feel like it's you. You're okay with. You might have dealt with people that you worked with. I get this. You worked with people. You collaborated with people, but it lasted for so long. It went away. Kind of energy. You started focusing on your craft energy. You kept everything else at a distance. You try to be patient with it. You're trying to, I do get that learning energy, and it's going to change you. And look at emotionally, I've already said this to you. Emotionally, it's going to change you, and you're going to move in that fucking area. I'm telling you, you're going to take those risks. You're going to start opening up. That shit's coming towards you. I'm telling you right now. You better have passion or trust the fucking fact that you need to embody that energy, because you're going to gain a lot from it. Don't get stuck on things that upset you right now. Just focus on what's coming ahead that you don't see. That's what I want you to focus on. And I want you to be a very good communicator, or very open to situations around you right now. Because some people are going to look at you and they're going to want your emotional support or connection. And I feel like you're going to just learn how to encourage adapting a deeper growth or connection to that. If you are in a family situation, they may also feel like you've got to put more time and effort into the situation for you to for everything to work out. Something about for everything to work out and not to go to shit. All right, not to go to the 10 of Wands energy. You know what I mean? Not for somebody to say this is done and over with, because that person wants to invest in only what they care about and not what I care about. And I need that security, that backup. I need that. I need my Aquarius to work with me, and not everything around a situation that ends up killing the situation that they stress about, or they're attached to. All right. You don't want it to become at a distance, or to feel like it's toxic, or somebody doesn't want to put the work towards it, because they're willing to, but they're wondering if you are. That's what I've got for Aquarius. Right. I don't know if I'm going to do that for everybody. I don't know if I'm going to keep going into, like, if you're with somebody energy. I should have done that from the beginning, but I'm like, nah. That wasn't my plan tonight. It was more of who is going to be new. But for that energy, I couldn't really, like I said, if something comes up, I'm going to say it. Here we go. It might happen again. I'm not going to say if it will. We'll see. I'll have to trust what I see and what I feel. All right. How's everybody? I really hope I'm not causing anybody anxiety, because now I feel guilty. I feel guilty like I caused a bunch of people anxiety and they hate me. I'm like, that's not good. All right. Aquarius is done. Let's read Libra. Yeah. Libra. Show me a message right on the table for Libra. Whatever needs to be in front of Libra's eyes right now. One's already on the table. I didn't want to go back. I'm giving it to you. Actually, it's more than one. I thought it was one card. They landed perfectly on top of each other. That's surprised the shit out of me, actually. It's a man. It's a man's energy. Oh my God. It's a guy. He's trying to accept defeat. He's trying to be aware of what happened. He's trying to move on. He's trying to let this go. He's not saying anything about it. Let's see what comes out. Let's see if I can add to that. I feel like he will not speak about it, or he has not spoke about it. Let's see what you get. Queen of Wands reversed. So he's stressed out about it. He's trying to make the decision. Emotionally, he's trying to move on, but he's struggling to move on or open his heart. He feels like he lost a home. He has a little bit of anxiousness with trusting what to do, or the faith of how I'm going to move forward. He also may feel like somebody else got involved. He also may feel like there was something he was missing. Could have been a fire sign for Libra. Libra may be picking up either there's an air sign or a fire sign that somebody's communicating with. Like it's. Let's see if there's anybody else they think. I'm getting air or fire right now. Here we go. Anything else? What is it? Water. Air, fire, water sign. They feel like they're putting too much effort focused on that energy. This Libra guy really feels like there's somebody that kind of got in the way. Here we go. Show me something else for Libra, the ladies. Libra ladies are opening. I feel like you're playing with the emotions and identifying time for me to start again. I got to move towards love. I can't hide or lie to myself that that's what I need to invest in right fucking now. I miss it. Look at this. I've been in the cold for too long. I haven't taken any fucking action towards it. I miss love. I've been alone for fucking too long. I'm empty, bitch, kind of energy. Libra knows. The woman know. I ain't getting the love. I ain't getting the fucking love. I want the love. You know what I mean? Like it's time to resurrect the bitch or resurrect the situation that you have been fighting for, kind of energy for the women, because it ain't been making you happy, knowing that you're at a distance with it. You know that, and you want to invest in that. That's what it's telling me. You want the risks. You want to take those fucking risks. You're looking for the communication. That's your card. You know you want that, and you know you're trying to trust that. Booyah. Holy shit. Sometimes I love when I'm blunt because it's like sometimes you got to tell people whether it comes off harsh, brash, fucking, they want to talk about, yeah, right, that's not how I feel. It's not me not internally identifying, it's you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with you not accepting. I'm way past that shit in my life. Here we go. Let's go. And that's how people are. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed that the world's become very fucking just not the way it should go. It's just getting worse and worse every fucking year. And it's not healthy. And it's like, it's not good. Because what are we leaving to our kids? And if you don't have any kids, what are we leaving for the children? You know, I get it if you're a person that's like a fucking ogre or a like a fucking Grinch and don't like children. That's to each his own. But for those who are out there, whether you're a parent or you respect children, or you could never have kids but you always wanted them, what are we leaving for the children? And I know that the parents think about that shit, just like I do. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Ace of Coins. There's been a lot of investments you've wanted to work with or see growth with or expansion, but I feel like it didn't mature. Something about it wasn't maturing or balancing out. And it made you feel at a distance, or like work started to feel like it was being taken out of your hands. The investment was being taken away from you. Things you worked hard at were being stolen away. Here we go. Definitely stolen away. Let me show you the stolen away energy. Stolen away. It was almost like it was like you couldn't grip it anymore. It was, you were losing the grip of how tightly wrapped you had it. Here we go. I feel like emotionally you've become aware that you've sat in a situation that it wasn't worth just sitting there for too long. And now you know you need growth because emotionally you feel at a distance with wish fulfillment or communication with a man or female. It's time to take action, Libra. It's time to take action. Don't get me wrong. If you're a female, it's about action. Some of you males, it may be about action. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Some of you, it may be about action. The problem is, I don't think the guy who's on this card is ready for that yet. I think he's still soothing and loathing over what he didn't get to keep, what he wanted to trust, or what he was hoping to fix. There's his card. He didn't get that happiness, so he's still in the imbalance of making that step forward. He's still being stuck, left out in the fucking cold. Give me something, guys. Is this making sense, or am I out of my fucking mind? I don't really need the confirmation, but I like to see it. And I probably won't even fucking look at it. I will. I'll try. But I gotta see what else we can give Libra. And move on to Gemini. Here we go. Holy shit. It's gonna be a longer reading than I expected. But it is what it is. I don't like when people test my patience or my ability, my experience, or my wisdom, or my knowledge. I don't tell you everything, but I like to tell you. It's not about feeling like the attention whore. It's about respecting where you've been and knowing that you don't have to explain it to everybody, but not being afraid to open up and say shit that other people probably don't tell you on their channel, and having the balls to do it. It ain't about being confident. It's about what you've had to tolerate, what you've had to experience, and accepting everything all the way up as you continue to try to progress up. And the way I progress up is trusting myself, listening to you, and trusting more in general, just like saying with you. It's no different for me or you. At the end of the day, it's no different. The big difference is people respecting where they are or recognizing what they need to do to help themselves. Some identify it really well. Not many. Well, I mean, there are a lot that do. Especially the older you get, the easier it becomes because it becomes natural. You become wiser, smarter. You become more of like a, whether you hold back from telling people, you still have that power within you because of experience, intelligence, and wisdom. But there are some people who just they get so hurt. And I've been hurt. Trust me, I've been real hurt. They get so balled up in that fucking hurt, they can't let it go. Or they felt like they've never been treated right. Or they didn't get the best life situation. They didn't grow up the best in the best environment. It was really hard. It was way worse than what I experienced. And it makes it that much harder for them to initiate trusting the balance that they should have for themselves. That's what life's about. Figuring it out for you. Because the more you figure out for you, the more you're going to figure out for somebody else. And if you don't recognize that, it's because you're not putting enough work towards what you got to like focus on. You know what I mean? Like, biggest part I'm trying to talk about is positivity and negativity. If you have a negative mindset, nothing's going to change that but you. If you have a positive mindset, it's because you choose to. I had to do that like at 23 years old, where I'm like, I can't have negative thoughts. I gotta focus. So for fucking like half a year, I focused, how can I be positive no matter how my life feels, no matter what I see, no matter how much I want to beat that guy's ass that treats my mother like shit and go to jail. Like, I had to have a positive outlook, respect situations. Did get in trouble a couple times in front of somebody that watches the chat, watched me whoop the guy's ass when shit got out of control and he was fucking her house up. Let me just tell you something. There's going to be situations you got to kind of adapt to, but you got to learn from. I'm telling you guys, I ain't trying to, like, I don't know how else to express what you know what I mean? Like, it's simple. But I get it. Other people have had a harder road than that, so it's going to be harder not to grasp it. There's somebody in this chat room right now who I've predicted where I'm like, no, that person will follow this person. They won't follow me because they like negative energy. That's what they read is negative energy, and that's all they read is negative. And what do you think fucking happened? This is fucking 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Do you think they stayed with me? Or do you think what I said to the other person that's watching right now, one of the mods, where I'm like, no, she'll go to him. And like I said, his channel won't succeed. It didn't succeed. Motherfucker gets 10 views, 12 views, 1,000 subscribers 5, 6 years later. But I called him out once he got too confrontational with me and tried to make it public. Getting my business, but he has no peace. And he's also trying to pretend he's something he's not. He's trying to pretend he's psychic medium like me. I don't fuck around. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'll expose that shit. I will put you down. Don't fuck with me. I'm that guy where it's like, don't fuck with me. Because I don't have the patience for it. I really don't. I've had enough patience with the internet in general. And like where their consciousness is receptive to. Like, and that's been hard enough. Here we go. Damn, I feel good being open and honest. It makes me feel good because it makes me feel like I should have said this a long time ago. But I've been like, no, whether it makes them mad, they don't get it. It's no here nor there anymore. I don't care. I shouldn't care. There's a difference with knowing and being an asshole. I'm coming off a little bit kind of both ways, but I get it. Sorry. Here we go. Show me something for Aquarius. Here we go, Aquarius. Ah, shit. All right, Knight of Cups. What else you got? Knight of Cups. Hold on. Why is it reversed? Why is it reversed? Some of you guys may have had some struggles. That's weird. Some of you guys, the struggles are either emotionally going towards situations like love or dealing with somebody of the opposite sign, which is Leo, because they had a love problem or you did, or your lover or their lover felt like you guys weren't focusing on them. You were focusing on each other. Some bullshit like that, whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. So things had to change. Here we go. Queen of Wands, though. What's going on? Others are trying to move towards letting go of not opening up towards what they really want, making the decision to recognize, I need love. I miss love. Show me something. Isn't that funny? The first shuffle was you. The first shuffle I saw was you. I didn't try to pull it or nothing like that. Balance. 8 of Cups. Why? I feel like you've been trying to take care of yourself. You've also been not speaking or talking towards situations or moving or adapting towards it, having the integrity, the strength, the courage to do it, staying at a distance from it. It's telling me this could be women. This feels like women kept it at bay. I feel like you've kept this shit completely at bay. The man situation, the opportunities, you haven't really taken the risks. There you are. You haven't really taken those risks to that emotional equipment or excitement. But I feel like it's time to make the changes. I feel like it's time to go for the investment. Because you ain't doing it. You ain't speaking to nobody. And I feel like you should. I feel like it's time for that new beginning so you can get that emotional equipped happiness. So you can be like, damn, I should have done this. Why the fuck did I wait so long? Kind of energy. Anyways, that's what I see for Aquarius. Uh-oh, I get a deleted message. I usually don't pay attention to chat, but I want to read it. He said Aquarius. Oh, I don't know why that got deleted unless she said something. Let's rewind. Fucking ridiculous. Did she say something else bad? No, I don't see anything else bad. Maybe it was a mistake. Who knows? Who cares? Anywho, let's keep going. That's why we have mods. I did make a new mod, by the way, the other night. I forgot to tell you, Casey. I forgot to say something to you. Actually, just realized I didn't tell you. I was going to, but I forgot to. But I don't think I've seen her tonight. So I don't think she pops in all that often. Let's do it. Gemini. You guys, I might have to go upstairs and pee in a minute, so just bear with me. I'll get through Gemini, but I might have to go pee-pee. I'm going to shuffle both these real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Aquarius, but I was on Libra. Fuck, I fucked that up towards the end. I don't know. I felt like I was in Aquarius's energy. Maybe they dealt with a Libra. I don't know. No, I feel like it's a fire. I get like fire energy. Some of you was an air sign for a little while. Could be a Virgo. Some of you is Cap or Taurus. I don't get. Maybe a Leo, but I don't see it. Doesn't make sense to me. You have a better strength with the Sagittarius. It feels like Saggy, Virgo, maybe Libra, Capricorn, Taurus. That's what I'm seeing. All right, we're done. Let's keep going. Thank you all, band, for the super chat. Great super chat by you, by the way. Thank you very much. It's very generous. Appreciate that. Here we go. Gemini. Fuck. I had already read Aquarius. I felt like I jumped into Aquarius's energy. Fuck. I don't know. Whether you timestamp it, Casey, I do, somebody else says, I might have to say, Aquarius, listen to like the last 5 minutes of Libra, because I feel like I lost Libra's connection and got back into Aquarius again. I really do. I think that's what happened. Be honest. Or maybe they just dealt with that sign. I'm not trying to figure out. It's too much. It's too many people. I'm not focused on one person right now. I'm focused on a whole audience. Here we go. What the fuck? Gemini. And I'm going to say this regardless. A lot of people don't pay attention to it. And this isn't just to help my channel, because I'll be real with you. I don't watch tarot anymore. I stopped watching it years ago. Once I realized, other than if I supported people, I wouldn't really watch tarot or go there. Just for the people like I would try to help or support, or vice versa. That's it. Years ago, I stopped watching. And when I did watch, I didn't only watch my sign and cross watch and watch my moon and rising. If I really trusted the reader, I watched everything. But it's because there can be things they're going to tell you in another sign that's meant for you. And people have said that in my channel. And I've respected that they're aware of that, because it's like, no, that's true. I've done the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, just be open and honest with people. So when I see people recognize that, I'm like, good. That's good. And sometimes it might have something to do with somebody that's a relative or a close friend or something. It might give you insight or an awareness where you could kind of talk to them about it, or whatever's good for you. Here we go. Gemini. What do we got for you, Gemini? What's the message for Gemini? You have the Death card on the bottom of your deck that stuck out to me, but let's see what you get. You have the Ten of Swords. strength. I feel like you're trying to figure out what's going to make sense. I feel like emotionally, it's just feel, oh, you give me this, it feels awful energy. It's toxic. I don't trust it. I don't fucking trust it. Some of you are really not feeling something, or vibing with something emotionally right now. Clarify anything you can for Gemini. Didn't want to go back in. We're going to give them to you. Some of you feel like you may, it's almost like, I don't know, see the compass, like it's not, that to me looks like the fool and taking risks or going forward. I feel like you're not sure if you should move back, if you should stay where you sit or move forward. Stay where I am or go forward. You give me that energy. Here we go. Emotionally, it's fucking draining you. You're tired. That's a fed up, I'm fucking over it energy. Completely fucking drained and over that shit. Page of Cups. You have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups together. And you don't want to feel left out in the cold, but I feel like you feel exposed to not knowing what's going to happen or how to go forward, how to make something work, or if it's worth putting the effort towards. Here we go. You're so unsure of what to do. You give me this, what the fuck do I do energy? The Moon, I want to become aware and I want to be patient, or I need to be patient with an outcome. But King of Swords, I'm not trusting knowing what the fuck's going to happen, or I'm not hearing anything. Nobody's fucking saying anything. And I don't think you like it. I don't think Gemini likes it at all. Does Gemini like it? Let's see what the card says. Fuck no, you don't like it. You feel up against the wall. Five of Swords reversed. You're like, what the fuck? What's going to change? How's it going to change? Am I going to have to walk away? Why can't I get, like, why is nothing being spoken upon? Or why can't I trust what the fuck's going to happen right now? You're really having a hard time with that, it's telling me. It's stressing you out. It's making you feel at a distance. I feel like it's not making you feel like you can trust with like the outcome down the road. Something about down the road, I don't know if I'll emotionally want to be there, or if it's going to make sense to balance out. Is it just going to do this again to me kind of energy? Oh fuck, you might be getting headaches, because that shit almost gave me a headache. Or you might be getting sleeping weird intervals through the day, whether it's you fall asleep, you wake up, you're up for a couple hours, fucking don't want to be up 2, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. You go back to sleep, you're up, and you're like, fuck, I gotta do my day. And then you want to sleep before you're supposed to. It's just fucking with me. I feel like it's fucking with you. Here we go. It may also make you feel unattractive to everything around you, or everything just doesn't like feel like it's making sense to work with. You're unsure of what direction is going to make you happy. I feel like you're waiting for a shift or a change, a development, something to emotionally make it feel like it's worth the value to move towards. Because right now it feels like it's not. And I feel like the Two of Cups reversed with the Three of Cups, it's like you want to be excited or happy or manifest an emotional, emotional connection or feeling. Doesn't feel like it's going to get left behind. Some of you that's work, some of you that's a love situation, or both. Here we go. You have the Two of Coins and the Magician. I feel like you got to stay strategic and stay open-minded and aware of not letting things take advantage of your situation or make you feel like less than. You can't let anything make you feel less than. Even if you're struggling to believe in the faith or the situation or the outcome that you're going to be disconnected from it, don't worry about that. Communicate how you feel. Let things roll off your shoulders. Page of Coins. If it doesn't work out, Three of Swords reversed. If it's going to upset you, focus on the passion or the yourself. Something about know yourself better, to not be devastated or upset by a situation that once it passes, and you can, do what you need to do. You can head in the direction that's going to be meant for you, if that's what's meant for you. Some of you, I don't feel like you're going to get a no. I don't feel like you're getting no. I don't feel like you're getting a no in something you invest in. 4 cards upright, no. I feel like you're getting a yes. I feel like you're nervous about getting the balance with it, or the fact that it's going to drop off on you. You've got the balance card reverse and the 8 of Coins. Makes me feel like you can't trust what you need to invest in. Emotionally, I feel like emotionally and physically, it's got you down. And I feel like you're just waiting to find out what the fuck's going on. Some of you, the judgment's going to happen, and it's going to be after the judgment happens, what do you do, and where do you head with that? How did it make you feel, and what's more important down the road? And that's something, I love this, that you're going to have to learn how to figure out and trust. That's beautiful. That makes me feel like if something's really upsetting you, I don't care if it's love, if it's work, if it's both, if it's family, if it's all of the above, you're going to have to really tackle it. I don't care if it's all I do care. If it's all at once, I do care, because that sucks and that's really hard. But even if it's like a domino effect where you have to establish getting in front of one by one, just do it and be proud of yourself. Acknowledge what you've done, because in the future, especially if you're a Gemini who is very nervous or has a little bit of fear, doesn't like to admit it, or high anxiety, the more you acknowledge what you've gotten through, what you have achieved, the more confidence you build to lower that anxiety or that heart rate. You know what I'm saying? Trust that. Here we go. You don't have to trust me. It's about learning how to trust yourself. That's the name of the game here. Let's go, Gemini. Six of Wands reversed. Six of Wands reversed. You also have the Nine of Cups reversed. You have the Nine of Wands reversed. Hold on. I almost feel like emotionally it's just pissing you off. Like emotionally, you're done. You're over it. Emotionally, I feel like you're trying to work on. I feel like you're trying to climb a ladder, but everything feels like it's working against you right now. And I feel like you know that, and you're sick of feeling like you have to have that sword in front of you, or that uneasy feeling, or feeling like I'm unappreciated. I'm emotionally not being supported. Look again. Look again. The same cards you've already got. Something's going on emotionally that are toxic around you, and it's fucking with your emotions. And it's making you want to be strong, but you're not sure what to do with it. You give me this, I don't know what to do with this energy, and I'm sick of it. And I know you've been getting headaches, because every time I read that, it almost hurts my fucking brain. Like up front, like here, and right here a lot. It hurts. Like nobody else is reading gave me fucking headaches. Here we go. What could be the next sign for Gemini? What could be the next sign for Gemini? Be the next zodiac sign for Gemini. What do we got? Let's see what we get. Oh, ain't that some shit? Some of you could be a water sign. Water sign, maybe a Pisces. Here we go. Devil, Star, Ten of Coins, King of Wands. I feel like you're stressed about work and you're not focused on anything but work. Some of you, it's about work or about achieving more work or success. Some of you, it's like work is stressing me out. I feel like everything's toxic. I'm not sure which way to manifest or where to expand with my growth. Emotionally, I'm attached either to work or towards Soulfar or Pisces, any other sign. Show me the other signs. If there are any. Are there any other signs for Gemini? I think there are. I feel like there are. Oh, you still got strong water. Here we go. More water and earth. So far, it could be earth, water. Anything else? Earth again. Taking earth. You could be you could feel uneasy or not trusting you just give me, I don't know what to trust to play with right now. I feel like you're trying to put this completely behind you. I feel like emotionally you want to find victories or happiness, but I don't feel like you're figuring out how to move towards that direction. I feel like you're struggling with that, Gemini. I feel like you're struggling with that. You got to take care of yourself, Gemini. You got to start recognizing you can't lie to yourself about what's important to you. Otherwise, things change. Things happen. People get cut off. Things don't work out. And I feel like you're trying to have faith, accept change, also move on. King of Swords, you want communication. You want to start over. You're trying to be strong, but emotionally, you don't know what to do. It's telling me. You're sick of being patient. The Hermit, you may feel weird or awful about a judgment or something that happened. Page of Cups, emotionally, you don't feel like you come at a distance with your connection emotionally. Something's triggered your emotions, is what it's telling me. Here we go. Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords. Queen of Coins. King of Coins. Balance. And the Sun card. You're trying to figure out what's the right emotional investment or who is. And you've been looking away from certain energy, is what it tells me. You've only been focusing on what you think you can focus on. And I feel like you do this because you feel like that's what you need to do. That's what that's it feels like emotionally you're doing it. It tells me emotionally you're doing this. The palace of coins and the sun card, I need to focus on the things that are happy that aren't making me happy. But at the same time, I got to focus on what I'm going to land or what's going to make sense. But before that, you have this Ace of Cups. You have the Jesus Christ. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Five of Swords reversed, and then you have I'm going to clarify this. I need to clarify this shit. Clarify it. You don't know what to move towards. You're in a direction where you don't know what's going to make sense to you or balance out to you, and you know that's where you're at. You fucking know that's where you're at. You've been fighting with this energy for a while, probably a month. You've probably been having a hard time, some of you with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've probably been like, I don't know if I fight for it or run from it and move the fuck on energy. But you're looking at it and you're trying to figure out, is it emotionally equipped to have a victory, or should I move the fuck on? That's what's going on with Gemini. Here we go. Da, da, da. God damn, it's hot here. I gotta shut the heat off. I'm gonna burn to death. It's hot as hell. All right. Gemini, I'm gonna see if we get any other energy. I don't know. I think I only picked out, what signs did I pick out for you? It might show right back up. I think it was earth and water. I'm almost positive it was earth and water. Anybody else coming towards Gemini? Anybody else coming towards Gemini or see this? I'm just gonna go off the cards that show up right now. Earth, fire. Anybody else showing up to the party? Or water? You have earth, fire, or water. That could be a potential. Anything else you need me to see for Gemini? Not knowing which way to trust or what's going to be the best change or opportunity. Trying to figure this out and have faith that you go towards something that makes you happy or brings in balance. Some of you could not feel like the other person's going to stay invested in you too. That could be a fear, whatever that's about. Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. How is it doing? I should have read them. I told you guys I would read the comments. Like, is it making sense? I didn't read them. Fuck the dog on that one again. I didn't fuck a dog. But you know what I mean. Expression. All right. I drink more coffee. You dry my mouth out. Hydrate. Water. Electrolytes. Every time I read you, like the past 2 or 3 times, at least 2 times, this definitely this time and the last time, or could have been the time before, my mouth gets dry as shit when I read you. So make sure you're hydrating, especially if you're doing any exercise or anything healthy. Keep yourself hydrated. I don't care if you feel like, no, I got to do this. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's probably going to benefit you or stop those headaches, slow them down. Hydrate or eat. You don't have to do it every day if you're fasting, whatever the fuck you're doing. But you can't forget. Like, I'm just gonna make common sense of something real quick. I saw a guy in the chat who's fasting. I don't remember whether it was the video uploads or if it was a live or whatever the fuck I did. I've seen it, and I know that if you like that and you have the discipline for it, kudos, good for you, excellent. If it's working and it makes you happy, or you feel like the regiment's for you, perfect. I'm a guy who I used to be really built, and I like the gym. So if you think I don't know, I know. But here's the thing. You have to put you first sometimes, because what you may not be focusing on, this is just me trying to open up a little bit of common sense, is the fact where now you're more susceptible to health situations. So like if you're fasting, whether it's liquid or dry fasting, if you're doing that and you go around people that are sick, your immune system is more susceptible to get that sickness. If you're like, well, I don't go around people, I get that. But you got to bear in mind where you are, where you may end up, it may be unexpected. Or if you have to be around people and somebody's got something nasty funk, it's going to be that much harder for you to get out of that funk because your body isn't getting the nutrients it needs. Now you could tell me, well, I take vitamins and I do this and I do that. Yeah, you can do all that under the sun. But at the end of the day, your body will tell you. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to say any more. I'm just going to leave it there. All right. A little more for Gemini. Here we go. I didn't forget you. This one's long for you. Here we go. Action, Miss Jackson. What do we got? Clarify for Gemini. I gotta start moving my ass. You gotta take action and trust the actions you're gonna take. I feel like you gotta trust and open up to actions that you want to take, Gemini. Here we go. I feel like you're slowly trying to retrieve that information. Something about I need to figure this out, and I know I do. This is what comes across. That I feel like I just felt like I was in your head for a minute. Here we go. What's going to be right? What's the right investment? What's the proper outcome? What makes sense to me? Am I going in the right direction, or am I looking blindly? And I think you're trying to narrow that down. Here we go. And the best part about me telling you that is you're doing it silently. You ain't saying shit to nobody. You're keeping that to yourself. Here we go. Seven of Swords reversed, and you're at it like a not sure, a very unsure emotionally passionate. You know what you're passionate about or what you love, but you're also like, is it enough? Or is it going to work out? Or is it going to become something that I need to let go of to find something else? You're trying to figure out what makes sense to play with, or who and when and what to communicate with. And you fucking know emotionally that's what you're attached to right now. And if you tell me you're not, you're full of shit, because there's the moon card. You're aware of it. You gotta get out of that funk. Make the decisions to figure it out. Emotionally, give yourself time. Don't let any anxiety cause you problems, and know your worth kind of energy. That's what I have for Gemini. Gemini, you got one fucking hell of a reading. I feel like I just read your fucking diary. Holy shit. That felt good, though. I had to pee like the whole time, though, during your fucking reading. I still gotta pee. I don't think I can make it through fucking Cancer. Holy fuck. I'll try. That's probably gonna happen. I'm gonna go piss. I gotta go upstairs in a minute. Here we go. I see somebody wrote you did. I appreciate your comment. Here we go. Okay. Well, hopefully that went good, Michelle. Kind of looks like it went a little weird at first, but it sounds like the booze kind of changed the situation, kind of. I don't know if that's always great, because it's like if you didn't have the connection before the alcohol, I'm not trying to be negative or pessimistic, but I'm going to say that ain't a good sign. You know what I'm saying? If I walk into a room and I see somebody I'm attracted to, that you guys. So if it was a mutual attraction, that's one thing. But if there was no like communication connection before being like a little out of sorts, that's like the red flag starting to be raised. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to say what the fuck I'm thinking. Here we go. Because unless you're okay with like shitty communication, but and I don't know. I'm not going to say much about that. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Good luck with it. I'm going to leave it there for now. Here we go. All right. Cancer. Cancer's about wanting to find passion because they have not connected to it emotionally for a while. And they know they haven't put the work towards it. They know they got to balance that shit out. Cancer knows that's the direction they're supposed to fucking move towards. There's no more, let me be upset. No more be upset. There's just new beginnings now. Cancer knows that communication has been non-existent. And it's time to move out of that fucking energy. Because at the end of the day, it hasn't been happening. And it's something they've given a lot of thought to. And I feel like it took them several months to identify that. But it also, some of you, I'm going to tell you a couple stories. Some of you stayed the fuck away from a lot of people and kind of went into like I got a cocoon mode. Bitch, you were like trying to metaphor us into like a fucking butterfly or some shit. Like retransform yourself. While others of you had a toxic relationship and that's what kept you away from it. Others of you just, probably the guys, this is kind of strange, but if you were a guy with a guy, the guy treated you like shit or made you feel like he was interested in other people or flirted too much But if you were a guy invested in a woman, you've been single forever. Whatever the fuck that's about that I'm getting. I hate doing shit like that, but it is what it is. Here we go. Endings, strength, and patience. So I feel like you had to persevere through the endings and be patient with yourself, accept the losses, be aware of what had happened, not fight for things that weren't showing up or that was stressing the fuck out of you. I mean, stressing the fuck out of you, and it was close to home or to the heart. It was either close to home or it hurt the heart and the home situation or the love situation. The foundation was all fucked up. Cancer said, I need changes because emotionally, what am I doing? What am I doing? Nothing's shifting towards it's making me feel excited to move towards it. Family or love. And Cancer knows about it. Whether it was a lover that was toxic or whether it was just like, I got to back away from the scene from fucking everybody. Knight of Swords, reversed. I'm not taking action and I'm trusting my fucking decision. You knew it and you couldn't lie to me or yourself about what the fuck you would do. You couldn't fucking lie about it. You could not fucking lie about this. It's what needed to be done for you. You had to say no or be resistant for a while. You fucking knew it. You had to say, what? I got to go. Nothing wrong with that. If something feels too heavy or too hard, do what's good for you. You know what I mean? Like, accept it, and that's it. I'm not saying you didn't. I feel like you did. Like you accepted it. Some of you felt, not many of you, but there are some of you felt like if I don't get out of here, something seriously bad's going to happen. But there are some of you that felt that way, where you felt like somebody was trying to control your every fucking move or made you feel uneasy or you wondered when they were going to show up. I do feel that energy, and I do feel like you've escaped that energy. Thank God. Anyways, let's keep going. That energy is no longer with you. It's the one card that didn't want to get picked up when I picked up the deck. That energy's gone. You've released it. You've gotten away from it. You learned how to take care of your responsibilities. You became practical with it. So I'm not in a good area, or this person's something bad's gonna happen. Somebody could have been sleeping on the couch. Could have been fighting so much you were on the fucking couch. Whatever the fuck. I don't want to get into that. Here we go. Cancer. Two of Wands and stability. Stability has been weighing heavily on Cancer for a while, or feeling practically making the right decisions with their money or their success ahead. I feel like it's been a worry as well, not knowing what's going to happen. Holy shit. I feel like the Three of Swords and being in a distance, 3 and 3. I feel like you've been in distance with love, and that's been upsetting you too. And now it's like, well, I haven't been able to fix either one, so I got to fix one kind of energy. I feel like you're like, I got to fix one. And I know I can fix the heart or the situation that I know one situation I can work with. And that's finding somebody that's going to care about me or I'm going to care about, or opening up the lines to start communication. That's what I'm feeling for you. Some of you, you're ready to open up emotionally. Cancers, maybe it was this fucking moon. Maybe this moon was the fucking milestone for you. It could have been, I feel like it was before that, this fucking moon. But I feel like right before this moon, you saw, like, I've got to go after that guy, or I've got to see if that guy's available for me, or I've got to make that connection, and relieve the rest of the emotional things that have upset me or didn't work out, up to God, up to faith. Leave them behind me. Do not get upset and just work my craft, my magic as much as I fucking can. Here we go. Knight of Wands. You could be feeling a little resistant to feeling like you're going to find the right proper connection, or somebody's going to value, or you're going to feel like they're on the same level of happiness or intuition, intuitive wisdom, experience. You have a lot of shit flowing out of you. I feel like you're so ready to see something happen, though, in that fucking... I feel like you're so ready for that change. Look at this. You know that you want that. You know it's time for that new beginning, Cancer. You fucking know it's time to go in that direction. You know it because you have not given it a shot, and now it's time to work with that. You got to work with it. If you don't work with it, what's going to happen? You're going to be passionately, emotionally wishing you did. Victory reversed. Shit, Page of Swords. I should have spoke up, but I fucking didn't. I had the opportunity and I let it slip through my fingers. And I feel like Cancer, there's no reason to be in that energy. I don't care what your sex is. I think you've given her enough time. Some of you are also, some of you Cancers, I'm picking up, like, without the tarot, work's going to be that priority, and you're not going to let go of that. And it's been too long for love. I give up. It could be guys. It could be males, or I'm just fed up with love. I'm just gonna have fun, or I'd like to have fun, or have somebody I can trust to talk to. The women, it's a start. It's complete fucking. It's complete 180 from that. It's no, I'm starting to fuck over. I'm starting to fuck over. It's time for me to start to fuck over. Here we go. What could Cancer's next sign be? Let's see what you get. Let's see what you get. I won't make it through your reading. I have to go upstairs, guys. 1 second. After I do these, I'm going upstairs. Ooh. Show me the sign. That's all I care about. I don't care if it's upright, reversed. Oh my God, you've got really strong water energy. 1 earth card, mostly water. Oh, let's see what else you get. You've got fire, water, or earth. It's fire, water, earth. As long as you can trust it, and as long as it doesn't upset you or make you feel like it's not being, it's got to be giving equal give and take. Otherwise, you have to, something about I have to trust it to move towards it with the Judgment card. And I feel like you know that. If it's not showing you the emotional depth you need, or the heart or the love of the situation, you won't want to, you won't put the investment towards it. You're saying, no, go back off. I get this, I'll back the fuck down. Show me the sign again. Let me see. You definitely could get, I'm going to tell you, it could be water sign, fire sign. Hold on. Definitely water sign, fire sign, earth sign. Water sign, fire sign, earth sign, maybe air sign. Some of you maybe air. I don't know if I trust that air energy. Hold on. See what the first air card is that comes out. Oh, there's the high priest. I still don't have an air card. You have earth, fire, and water. Holy shit. Death card, water. Like I said, I don't trust that air sign. I don't think you trust the air as much as you can throw it. Most of you don't get along with air signs, it's telling me. Like you try, but it doesn't work. Something about I move away from them, or they're manipulating, deceiving, or we just don't see eye to eye with shit. We do for a little while, and then I'm like, I don't trust that bitch. Kind of energy, man or woman, I don't care. It just, you're like, nope, new door. Look it, you don't trust the air sign. You don't want to invest with the air sign. You want to invest with probably a fire, water, or earth sign. I'm done. Here's your water. Here's your water, and followed by your earth. We're over it. All right. God damn, Cancer. All right, guys, you're going to have to bear with me. Make sure, if you don't mind, while I'm disappearing, could you hit the like if you don't mind? I know I'm going to be gone. I got to pee so fucking bad. I'll be right back. No, I really got pissed. Fuck that. All right, so I don't know if it's you guys or if it's me. I'm just going to tell you. The energy's got me fired up. Just took a piss. My piss was literally steaming. I was like, what the fuck? Like steaming. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, what the fuck is that about? Here we go. That was wild. I literally was like, whoa, look at the fucking steam coming. I almost said, that was enough clarification for y'all. All right? Where the fucking shit was like this shit steam like a pot of coffee. That's horrible, but it. Holy shit. What the fuck? Here we go. I can't believe that happened. Like, I was like, I don't even want to tell them. I'm like, I'm going to tell them. I know I won't shut my mouth. Here we go. Cancer. What the fuck? Okay. 9 of Wands. Could have dealt with a Sagittarius that emotionally didn't want to invest in you, or something about they didn't want to invest with you, or they acted like they wanted to be in. I get like in touch or in communication, but they really didn't. They didn't care. I get this. I didn't give a shit energy about going towards it. It's very past energy. Somebody you dealt with a long time ago energy. What the fuck is this? Yeah, they didn't care to communicate. It comes across somebody didn't care to communicate. Could have been a Sagittarius. Could have been an air sign. Could have been a water sign. Whatever. Or you didn't care to communicate with a air or water sign. I'm done. Air or water sign. Judgment, 2 of Swords. Somebody made a decision saying, the fuck, back out of this. I'm backing out of this one. This one ain't working. Could have been a water sign that made you feel like they weren't cutting true. They weren't telling you everything, kind of energy. Somebody was hiding some shit. Somebody was hiding shit like the devil. Here we go. I keep seeing the devil card. All right. It was an untrustworthy connection in the past, and I feel like they've tried to release it. I feel like you've been able to communicate, but they always fade away, or you back off. Somebody backs off. Wow, it's the fire sign. They back off. Card that almost smacked me in the face. They're the ones that back the fuck off. If they're a fire sign. The water sign, I feel like you emotionally try to just recognize that they haven't changed. We're done. Emotionally, you're like, fuck that. I'm not dealing with this lying bitch. We're done. Kind of energy. Here we go. I was peeing in a toilet bowl. Trust me. That shit, it was like I was at a hibachi fucking place. No, it wasn't that bad. They got some real fucking steam. It wasn't like fucking, like I couldn't breathe in the fucking room and like my nose is dripping and shit. But no, it was like, that's fucking steam I'm looking down at. What the fuck? All right. Leo. On to Leo. Leo. How is everybody? How we all doing in here? Leo, what do we got for Leo? 7 of Cups. Sagittarius. Hold on. What's going on with Leo's energy? Leo. So I feel like you give me the energy where if it doesn't come correct or doesn't come straight for me, I don't really want to fuck with it. You come off, you could be either sex, by the way. I'm getting, there's only males in front of me. I think that's a naked dude's ass, but I could be wrong. That could be a built like a man woman, but it looks like a man's ass. All right, so yeah, it's definitely a man's back, it looks like, or a big ass fucking bodybuilding bitch. But here we go. You give me the energy when it comes to wanting to know what to balance or work towards. You're really trying to figure that part out. You're sitting there with like, I know I need to figure this out, or what direction I'm going to move in, who or what I'm going to trust, like going forward. Because right now, I'm not feeling too confident. You give me this, which direction am I going to work with? And I feel like emotionally, you're real. I almost get the energy where you're not trying to let your emotions make the judgment or choose the wrong action. But I feel like you're getting sick of waiting. You have this, I'm fucking tired of waiting. I'm not going to be stuck here. You have this, I'm not going to resist energy. Not for long. I just get this, I won't hold back for long because I've been fighting for balance for too long. Energy. And I know what I want. It's almost like I know what the fuck I want. Leo energy. You know what you want. And I feel like it's both sexes. It's like you know what you want to do, you know what you want to achieve, you know who you want, what you want. You're just waiting for the arrival or for things to be like it just feels like it's got to happen. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna just kind of forget about it and accept for a little bit. Hold on, let me see what else. Some of you haven't had good communication with either an air sign, fire sign, any other sign. Air sign, fire sign, or water sign. The communication is dog shit. Straight up dog shit. And you know it. It could be any sign. You got Gemini, you got Pisces, you've got it could be Libra, could be Aquarius. Hold on. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The communication is fucked with, you know it too. Where there's certain people you ain't communicating with. Strength over here. There's your card. Hold on. Eight of Swords. You're almost looking at it like I don't want to have anxiety or be upset about what I emotionally am content about understanding. Two of Swords. It's either in it for me, like the whole 9 yards, or it's not. Look at your cards in the corner there. You see that? You see that symbol? That's you. You don't want to resist. Who doesn't want to resist right now? I can't fucking believe you just showed up that quick. You're like, no. We're either building this or we're not playing with this. We're leaving it behind. I'm not going to lie about how like what needs to happen, but something needs to happen. Eight of Cups, Five of Cups. You feel like at a disadvantage, kind of emotionally. With if I go towards something, it's got to make sense, because if it makes me feel emotionally like it's not going to work, and I want to put work and effort towards like this kingdom or this palace, go to the bottom. I need to see what you get. Emotionally, I'm not gonna stress or open my heart. You come off like I need to be careful. The ladies could feel like I'm gonna be careful, or I'm gonna try to focus on making sure whatever I go towards you're gonna be careful. It's what it's saying. I'm glad I said that, because look at this. This tells me whatever I move towards, because of what I've been through, I have to be careful. I can't work with the wrong thing. Eight of Coins reversed, Judgment reversed, Four of Coins. It's got to make sense for me to go towards it. It's got to feel like it's right. Anything else? Some of you don't really see it rushing towards you, it's telling me, or trust that it's going to make you feel like it's going to make sense or last. That's a fear-based projection, but it's an internal one. What the fuck? Here we go. Get sleep, get truth and clarity, and just allow the communication or yourself to be in the right place at the right time is what I'm going to tell you, for things to shift in that energy for you. And keep somebody at a distance. They could be a fire sign, water sign, air sign. Somebody needs to be at a distance from you who they're either not trying to open up to you or celebrate with you. And at this point, focus on your investments and accept the changes that may need to happen. That's what's showing up for Leo. Let's see if we can pick your sign out. I don't know. We're going to try. I'm going to try like a motherfucker. I'm sure we can. I chose this deck because I haven't read it in a long time. And this deck in the past has done very well with predicting like signs people were dealing with or will. But it's been a long time since I've played with this. Tarot of Dreams. I've known what it does, and I've wanted to like the last 4 or 5 times I've live, but I'm like, no, there's going to be a time I'll use it. Okay. What's the sign coming towards Leo? What sign should Leo look out for? Let's do that. Well, what sign's coming towards them? Either one. Let's see what you get. So far, you have an earth or fire sign. Anybody else? Anybody else that's coming towards Leo or Leo's going towards? See what you got. It's still earth and fire. Oh my God, it's a lot of earth and fire. I can't shake earth, fire. You got a little bit of water energy that's attracted or wants to come towards you. So I saw you in reverse. You may not be that excited about it. Something about you don't trust it or you don't trust it. Enough said. There's a water sign that may like you or still think about you or be in your energy, but you're like, I don't fucking want to lose any sleep over it. Nope. 10 of Cups reversed. You're like, nope, decision's fucking made. Leo, could be about a woman. I'm done. Here we go. 10 of Cups. It's definitely an earth, water, air sign. Air sign. Fire sign. Water sign. I'm done. Air sign, fire. Let me show you. Air sign, fire sign, water sign. Maybe an earth sign too. But I don't feel like the earth sign, you'll connect on like a loving level. I feel like it's more like a friendship. I don't feel like it's a love. It didn't feel like I didn't feel like they were embracing like love. You might enjoy the communication, but I don't feel like it's love. I feel like it's communication that you're playing with and you're not resistant to. Earth. What is this? I feel like you're waiting for changes to like erupt, like a volcano to erupt. I feel like you just like there's fire behind that door. Like you're like, when is it gonna fucking move? And when is the emotional support gonna happen? I feel it. Yes, I feel like you feel like such a distance from it, and you're ready for it to be gone, and to be. Some of you are willing to find that person and put that work into it, make something happen. I feel like you really want to see something happen. You do. The card that flipped out and I caught was you. All right. Let's go to the other tarot for Leo. Maybe an earth sign for some of you, or maybe you're getting over an earth sign for a little bit of you out there. That could be the energy, but I didn't feel attached to the earth as much as the other signs. Not at all. Not for the next one. No. What else is here for Leo? Leo. 3. Leo, baby. Holy shit. I'm going to give them all to you. They all stood up. So, all right. So emotionally, this just makes me feel like something you might have been through recently. I'm going to stick with it too. Wait till you see all this emotion. I feel like emotionally you felt like, I feel like you felt like nothing's coming into play the way you've expected. Either sex. Emotionally, things are not impressing you. That's not good for a Leo. When things piss a Leo off emotionally, some may express it to friends, some will hold back. I'm going to hold back one. I'm going to hold back, Leo. I ain't telling you shit. And then I'm going to get upset because I didn't tell you shit. And I probably should have said some shit. You know what I mean? Look at this. 3 ones. I hold the fuck back with that shit. And I don't like doing it, but I'm almost feeling like Leo's sick of things not working out. And it's time to see things work out. Hold on. Investments are important to a Leo. Investments, family are important to a Leo. And I feel like you've been so far from it for a while that you're not liking it emotionally. It's getting on your fucking nerves kind of energy. The Empress in the world, you're just like, I got to get out of this energy. I got to get the fuck away from it. When is something going to be decided to show up for me? Or when am I going to show up and start communicating with something? When the fuck is this going to happen kind of energy? 3 of Cups. Here we go. You want it. it's telling me you want that. You want the renewal. That's renewal. I'm done. Ten of Swords. I didn't know it was in my other hand. Ten of Swords. You want the renewal energy because you've been alone for a while, and it's time for you to feel like, okay, I can do this on my own, but I would like the significant other, and I would like to. Leo's in an energy where it's like I need the connection. It's been long enough, or I don't give a fuck if it's you want. I feel like it's all of the above. You want it all right now, and you know what you want. I can tell that's. Hold on. I'm done. I shuffled twice. You're looking for it. She's looking. Where is it at? When's it coming towards me? Because I need it to show up. I need it to be my judgment. I'm aware I need it to be my judgment. I can't deal with any more talking shit because I won't work with it or look at it or focus on it. You know that. You know this. And there you are again. We're done. Your reading's over. Your reading's done. It keeps bringing you up because it wants me to tell you or make sure you're aware that I'm on your energy. That's it. There's been too much of this. I was going to stop, but there's been too much of this. No reciprocation. No emotional support or connection. And now it's time for this. And putting the skills and talents together. There's been nothing happening. It's time for that investment to happen, to show up. And Leo knows. I don't care what your sex is. It's like Leo's at that, like, it's time to play ball. In it to win it, and it's 100. If it's not there, then it doesn't need to be there. Does that make sense to either sex, Leo? I'm sure it does, but we're going to keep moving. And I'm probably not going to look because I suck at looking. Here we go. All right. This is going to be longer than I thought, man. We're only on fucking Virgo. It's all right. It's all good. Shit. What time is it? It's 11:11. I did this the other night. It's 11:11. I think a couple videos back, I did the same shit. I caught it at 11:11, or it was 10:10. I think it was 11:11. Here we go. I got to smoke, guys. And I'm out of coffee. I got to practice. Oh, it's still cold. Thank God it's still cold. That baby-ass Red Bull. I'm going to try to hold off on that for a minute. At least till we get to Scorpio. Well, no. I only read Leo? I'm on fucking Virgo? Wait a minute. No, I've done certain signs. Where are we at with the signs? I'm on fire, so I've got who left? I've got water. Did I do earth signs yet? I can't even fucking remember. I'll have to rewind or ask somebody. What the fuck signs did I do? Because I'm doing it so weirdly, and I'm trying to focus on what the message is. Here we go. Sagittarius. I wasn't supposed to do Leo. Leo was supposed to be at the end because I was supposed to make Aries wait. It's all right. Aries will walk. Here we go. Sagittarius. I'm pretty simple. I'm the type of person, you don't got the patience for me, I ain't got the patience for you. You know what I mean? Like, and I pay attention. Shit rolls downhill kind of energy. That's how I have to be. I've learned to sturdy that belt. Honor thyself. Here we go. Sagittarius. What the fuck is coming your way? What is this about? What is this about for a second? We're going to go backwards with you. I'm going to do the flashy gold cards first. What? I feel like something you lost is going to produce something strong. I don't feel like you're going to be by yourself for long. I feel like emotionally you've held back or not really. I don't feel defensive, but I feel like something wants to. I feel like the universe is going to give you something. I don't know why it come off that way. The Hangman, I think it's because of what you were put through. That Queen of Cups makes me feel like something wasn't done right to you. I get that something wasn't done right to you. There was some kind of celebration or get together that was not equal. It was not fair. It's behind you now. It made you strong. It made you strong. What happened? You had to release it. I think you had to not stress about it, own it. I do think you were emotionally invested hard until you finally recognized, fuck that. Like I don't think you bit off more than you can chew. I feel like the person made you feel like that. I also feel like you had a hard time. I feel like you didn't want to admit that you had a hard time moving on. I get this. I had a hard time with moving on. Done. Moving on energy twice. Twice. You could give me this. I liked where I was at and I didn't want to let go, but I knew it wasn't gonna fix itself and I couldn't fix it. So I had to kind of use my restraint and just be practical and start over. It doesn't look like you jumped from one relationship to another. Looks like you started to focus on things you were passionate about. Just like I just said, it wasn't love. I feel like you were gonna start waiting for like the right kind of communication or the right perspective. Go to the bottom for that. Why? I don't know. Yes, communication or victories ahead of you. You had a lot of discernment energy, I'm getting. Sagittarius, after whatever the fuck relationship you dealt with, I feel like you recognize, like, I'm not doing that twice. Whatever's behind that, I don't know. Let's see. The Three of Hearts. You're not doing that twice. You're not going to get fucked up again. You're like, no. Fuck no. I'm going to take care of my priorities, manifest my dreams, and then I'll come back towards working with social interactions. Then I'll do this. You gave it a lot of thought. You thought about the matter more than you spoke about. Something about I didn't speak about it. I didn't say much because I was feeling the emotions of letting go. The Lovers. Could have been a Gemini. Could have been another fire sign. You got Temperance. Could have definitely been a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, fucking Libra or Aquarius. Whatever. Here we go. Some of you was... Hold on. What was the other sign it was? It wasn't fire or air. What's the other sign? I see these two. Earth. Could have been an earth sign. I'm going to stick with it. Could have been an earth sign that emotionally, when it came to moving on or focusing on the passion, you stopped having anxiety or seeing the happiness work out. So emotionally, you invested in yourself. You knew that's what you needed to do. Is focus on you, not something that was coming to a closure, that wasn't working out. You said, no, I can't do that, and I have to make this decision. I've got to do what? I've got to let it go and move on. Good. I can't carry the burden anymore. It's not making me feel justified or balanced. So you knew what action to take. And you knew you couldn't lie about what you had to do or how you had to do it. And you had truth and clarity that made sense. As much as it hurt, this just makes me feel like it stung. This also makes me feel like this could have happened with you with an air or earth sign. You know what? Communication wasn't trusted. Also, I do see that it's time for things to shift, for you not to even worry about passion, excitement, or stress about the arguments you've been in, just to leap forward and trust the journey or the next best opportunity coming towards you. Some of you, it doesn't seem like, I almost feel like your focus is still working together, wanting to, I don't feel like I get this weird energy where it's like you wouldn't even make a move yet emotionally. They'd have to come to you. You give me this, fuck that shit. After what I've been through, somebody would have to show up towards me. I'm not ready to rush towards somebody. Fuck that. That investment better come at me strong. And you may know that. That's what it tells me. I'm a wild motherfucker. I know it's bad. It's bad. And I know some people are like, what the fuck? Or they will be when they see it. Or they'll be like, he just talks too fucking much. And they have their negative whatever. And the best part about that is a lot of people, even some that like you guys are subscribed, if your comments don't show, I want you to know this. If your comments don't show up, it ain't me. You have to say some ignorant shit. And then I have to try to bite my tongue and not be myself and express myself because I have a hard time with that shit. Because I don't like people's bullshit. I just don't. I'm too old. I'm getting too old. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't fucking make me feel bad to recognize somebody's got too much to learn and they're not willing. I don't have remorse for somebody who's not willing to accept change. That's why it's 555. It's about changes. But I will tell you, mods can block you in your fucked up comment, and it's not usually them who've been doing it or me. You know who it is? It's YouTube. So if you say something It's YouTube. Just like I cuss a lot, and they're gonna be blocking me if I don't get the fuck away from the words pretty soon. Because I've noticed lately the comments, if you like use the F word in my comments, they're blocking you. And I gotta undo it. And then it keeps showing up in the blocks. Then I undo it again. And I'm like, why the fuck doesn't it go away? But they keep changing their guidelines. And I'm like, but they don't want to get sued because kids can see the shit. Even though I select kids aren't supposed to watch it to save my ass and legally binding, it can. It may not be enough, or they may feel like, well, if there's loopholes, they're not trying to get fucked. They're like, nope, it's on the creator. They came up with that years ago. They threw that in our face about 2022 or 2023. I can't even remember. I just know it was a while ago. All right. Shit. Sagittarius. Here we go. How's everybody hanging in there? You doing all right? Some of you either are at a distance from a lover or had to move away or move out. It's either you're at a distance from a lover, you had to move out, or I just feel distance, or you feel like when it comes to communication, it's not the same as it used to be. It also feels unvalued or untrusted, whatever. I don't feel like emotionally it makes you feel, I don't feel like you emotionally can, I feel like you don't trust it. Emotionally, mentally, not at all. I feel like you're learning to not worry about that and focus on what's good for you or what's in front of you. I feel like you're trying to build your bread, build yourself up. And I also feel like you had to move on. You couldn't have anxiety or worry about what's going to be my next thing in life. You may have even not even tried to focus on the next thing, other than that Ace of Coins energy, taking care of business for a little while. Here we go. Yeah, I don't feel like you're upset anymore. You come off like I'm no longer upset. I'm no longer upset. I'm no longer amused by what I dealt with. That's the King of Wands I consider to be you. And the King of Swords here. So it could have been a fire. I'm going to tell you, definitely could have been a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely fire on fire. Whoever it was emotionally, I don't see it upsetting you. It doesn't. 10 of Wands is behind you. I feel like you're looking to be that emotional support system for yourself right now. Good. Some of you guys were together for a while, or you tried to fix it. Something about it. We tried to fix this. We tried to stay committed. Or I don't feel like it was trusted or the judgment made sense. It just felt like too much of a standoff to work with or invest in, whatever, or trust, something like that. That's what I see for Sagittarius. All right. All right, let's keep going. Aries. I think it's time to crack that Red Bull. Almost. Yeah, it's time. You shitting me? Before it's piss warm and I'm like, it's getting there. Aries. See what we get for you. Aries. Well, we'll save the gold ones for you for after. Show me something specifically for Aries. I'm not going to say anything. Let's see what you get. Emotionally and mentally, not wanting to feel stuck or at a distance with the emotions or the growth of things to happen with communication. I feel like that's your wants, your thought process. Wow, I slapped these out of my hands. I feel like you want to see love happen, but it hasn't been your main focus. Something about it's not my main focus. I'm not opening my heart up towards it or towards that person. I'm not doing it. 10 of Wands is reversed. But emotionally, I know I fucking want it. I fucking know I want it. I want that fucking communication. I want that emotional support. I want that love. And I know what I want, but I don't get emotionally. I'm confused. I'm just sick of being, in my own fucking energy, kind of energy. And I want something to shift out of that. I don't want to have any thoughts or any emotional situations not be available. I need the communication. I'm ready for the communication. I don't even want to fear it anymore. I just want things to be different. You get to give me this. I want to manifest something else. And it has to do with another person. You have a strong, I need something else now. Like, whether it's now, yesterday, tomorrow, it's like that for you. That's what it's telling me. We're going to try to get more for you. And the fucked up thing is, without the tarot, I'm picking up the energy. You tried to resist this as long as you could. Some of you did it for a stretch. And it was like, no, fuck that. It's time to stop stretching. It's time to start reaching. Or accepting the income. Checking the DMs and shit. Whatever the fuck. I don't know. We ain't going there. Here we go. Good luck to that shit. I hope it works for you. I really do. Who knows? Y'all know. I think something's coming towards you with communication. Air sign, fire sign. Definitely air sign, fire sign. You could feel like the past didn't make you happy. Didn't make you happy. And now you're ready to start over. I'm done. Start over energy. You're all about it and trying not to fear it. It tells me you don't want to fear it. You just want to move fucking towards it. That's what it tells me, because you haven't had it for a while. And you know that you had to walk away emotionally, and now you're ready to communicate and start building that shit again. You're going to move towards it. You can't tell me you don't. You fucking want that. You'd be lying. You come in my comment section, you come in this channel, you say, I don't want that. I don't care about that. Don't negate the reading. Just accept that it's not your fucking reading. It ain't all about the one fucking individual out there. It's about, and it might not be your energy, but remember, if your vibration's too low, I'm not going to fuck with it. Like, trust me. There's not a lot of young people that watch me. And that's for a reason. They're not, I hate to say it, but intellectually and emotionally connected to spiritualism enough to recognize what the fuck I have to offer. Where maybe when I was 16 or 18, we matched. I'm almost 40 years old. And I don't have to count on this to trust what I'm going to tell people. Where that's what you're doing, but I can excel past that. Don't forget, like, just be aware. The best part about me doing this is you learn. And that's what people need to do, is they need to learn. You know what I mean? It'll carry you further no matter what people believe. It'll give you a belief system or another strength or another ability with inside of who you are or can become. All right. Queen of Wands is reversed. I feel like you're tired of stressful situations, arguments, combative energy. Or cutting free of being, it's almost like Aries is like, it's so sickening that it's always repetitive when I'm emotionally wanting to see something. It's like, clarify that before I say anything for Aries. Let's see what jumped off my hand. You're sick of it. You're so fucking sick of it ending. It's always the same song and dance. Never something fucking different. And look what you're ready for. Change. Change, baby, change. Not surprised. Here we go. I should be, but I'm not. See what else you get. Emotionally, you're not trying to protect. You know what you should work with. Some of you know it's love because it's what you're fascinated, what you imagine, what you want to see the doors open to. But are you going to do the effort or put the effort into it? Because a lot of you have held back, resisted moving towards it. Something about, you know what you want. You see it like she's goal-oriented, she's set, but you've held back. You've held back. And I feel like it's a woman and a man doing this energy. And you're doing it. Don't tell me you ain't fucking doing it. You've been doing it. It's time to work your ass through that energy and emotionally respect yourself. Look at, emotionally open up and go after the investment that you're not playing with. I'm telling you right fucking now. What are you waiting for? Because you've been waiting too long to open up the abilities or excitement in your life, Aries. Let's see what sign it could be. Let's see what sign it could be for Aries. Okay. Aries. Aries. What sign could be next for you? All right. Ooh, definitely earth sign. Definitely earth sign. You've got Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Holy shit. Could be a fire sign. Could definitely be a fire sign. That's Leo energy. What else you gonna work with? You got fire. Hold on. You got fire, earth. Probably more earth. See what it tells me. See what it tells me. Fire and earth are ruling the table right now. I'm not ready to say that yet. Let's see if you get any more of that. Let's see if you get any more of that. Hold on. Is there any other sign that needs to show up? Air. Air. So you got fire sign, earth sign, or air sign. Some of you dealt. I get 4 cards over here where you already dealt and it's ended with a water sign. You were in communication or emotionally attached or bonding with a water sign in the past, something like that. But it's done. Whatever the fuck that is. It's over. It's gone. It's done. Now you're going to try to focus on something else because that's behind you. You're not really sure what's coming towards you in love, it tells me, or who you're going to communicate, but you're tired of being by yourself emotionally. And now you're ready to open up emotionally, but you're fighting it emotionally too. And you know you want to start that communication. Holy shit. You give me like Gemini vibe. Like where you don't know what the fuck to do, but you know what you want. Whatever. All right. Let me see what else I can say to Aries. We'll go to the other deck. There's something for you. All right. I don't know. I'm so curious though. All right. Thank you all for being in here. Hey, Fly Gal. Hi, Alban. Welcome in, Alice. Michelle. You sent a super chat. Thank you, Alban. I said thank you to you too. And thank you, everybody else. I looked at my phone. It's going to look like you guys are going to see me. I got to look this way. Thank you for everybody else who showed up, who's liked the video, or who subscribes to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. Here we go. Aries. Show me something for Aries. Work. Clarify the 3. Holy shit. Come on. That many. I'm going to do it. Aries is all about finding the truth and what they can invest in. You really want to know what's going to be worth your while right now. It's like if you could put, it's almost like Aries knows what they have to offer. I get this. I know what I have to give. I know what I can give, or who I like who I can be, or how to be, who I need to be in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Some of you have drawn back from it for so long and been aware of it that it's like I have to start again. You know, I can't resist this any longer energy. I'm not going to stress about judgments or outcomes, but I can't be upset or let things just happen. And I get this energy. Aries doesn't want to be lonely. I can't. I don't know how else to say it. You know what I'm saying? I think if you told me you didn't want to be lonely, you'd be lying. I feel like you're at a distance with being happy with love and a foundation around you, whether it's friends or love commitments. You're at a fucking distance emotionally, and you know you are. Here we go. You're looking at it, you're wanting to trust it, but you're still like, what do I do here? We're gonna clarify this. Fuck that. I'm just gonna tell you, move towards it. You've waited long enough emotionally. You let back off the communication. I feel like your message is you need to embrace it and you need to really put that love into yourself, because you've kept yourself at a distance for too long, and now it's time to trust taking risks. Risks bring rewards, and sometimes they can bring a reward you didn't expect to ever get. That's very fucking powerful towards you. So what if you're used to shit not working out? Things can change. But if you don't fight for them, everything stays the same. Your heart and the way you feel and your loneliness. And you live like that till you die. Till you die. Be strong about it. Move on. And don't stress about what I'm telling you or moving towards it. Just believe it. Believe it's meant for you. Manifest that shit. But don't worry about it. That's your challenge. Don't worry about it. Just allow the process to happen, Aries. That's what I got for Aries. Not everybody's going to listen to what I had to say. Some people are going to be ready for that. Some people aren't. I can vibe with that 100%. Not everybody's gonna want to hear what the fuck I just said. Some people are gonna be so in their fucking energy where it's like nothing you can say to them. It'd be like watching paint dry on a wall. Is that exciting? No. Is what I'm saying to them exciting? No. But it doesn't have to do with what I feel. It has to do with when they're ready for it, or what they're what they're willing to sacrifice within inside themselves, like the judgment, the outcome. They have to look at themselves, kind of look back at themselves in the mirror, because it's not me that's sitting there like this. It's not me. And they know what they really want that they're not getting. That's what I see. That investment's a lot, but it's up to them to make that judgment, like I just fucking said, because you or I know you're at a distance. Don't fucking lie about where you're at. You know what you're doing. You know what the fuck you're doing or what you're not fighting for. We're done. Here we go. Sorry, it was really blunt, but it sometimes it's got to be that way. I feel guilty. I feel so guilty inside. It is what it is. I can't do, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, hold on. It's telling me to update my windows. We ain't updating shit. Not today. It always tells me to do that shit. All right. So I know we've done earth signs, air signs, and fire signs. We're on the water. Hold on, I got a message I have to read just in case it's an emergency or something. All right. I'll read that. It just doesn't seem like an emergency. And I think the phone will be like buzzing and shit. So, okay. I think we shall start with Scorpio because they're in the middle. So why not start with them? Scorpio. Here we go. What do we got for Scorpio? My only relationship is with God. I appreciate that, Sam. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that your only relationship is with God. But as long as it's not like it's only with God and I don't trust other things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to tell you something that pissed me off that I saw today that I see a lot of people doing. And it's just like social media is just, I'm getting more and more unimpressed with it every fucking day. So I want you all to hear it. And then we'll read Scorpio. So I'm on fucking Instagram earlier today. And I see this brown, a little darker brown skin than I am, woman come out. And she's talking about demonic energy and how you can't trust sage and you should only trust God with demonic energy. And that's it. And I'm sitting here like, here we go. Here we go with like the Bible Belt, you know, like basically trying to create a cult about just the Bible Belt. Am I for God in religion? Do I believe in God in what I do? Absolutely. But I don't believe in putting the fear in people to where, because she's too unintelligent to even grasp what you can do spiritually, to do that. Especially where it's like you're in the church, but churches know how to fight demons. You don't fucking make any sense, bitch. Like, I'm not one to fucking be a dick, but like when it comes to like fucking with people, especially on an intelligent level, and you're reaching all these people, and I'm like, all you're doing is slowing the comprehension of their consciousness. And it's frustrating for me to witness because I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, sage does work, and I've cleared a house within the past 6 months, predicted how many days it would take, where the fucking thing would be. I said it all to my brother-in-law. Did all that bullshit. So my sister, she went to a medium that's older than me that had a shop that people went to her. My mom used to go to her when I was a fucking kid. And the lady told my sister, get your brother. He'll fix it. So, hey, listen to this. His parents, Sean, my sister's husband's parents, are pastors. And they brought the shit in trying to bless the house. But they think what I do is demonic. So when I fix it, Sean was like, I'm not telling my parents And Tiffany was like, yeah, he's not going to tell them because they already think you're like demonic and you do the devil's work with the tarot and the spiritual shit. And I'm like, they brought this energy in, but I'm the bad guy fixing the energy. They didn't know what they were doing. You know what I mean? And I'm not mad at them. And I respect Sean and Tiffany for their decision. But here's the thing. Here's the fucking cool part. Sean, who, remember, he was brought up by two people that are, in the church religiously. And I was in church as a kid. Many different churches. Like, trust me, I've been around the block with that shit. And it's not shit, it's good. It's very good, and God is good. But let me go to this. After I did what I did, and I explained it to Sean on the deck, his back deck, we did it, and I was telling him things that the lady had already predicted that I would do, like who I would pick and this and that, and she was right. And then he got to see how right I was because I explained to him how this was going to go down. And it was a challenge for me. It was a big challenge for me. It was hard. I'm not going to lie. I was like, can I really do this? Is this like, am I going to pull this off? Like it's a first time thing. And, it worked. It worked. It fascinated the shit out of me for days. Like, it had me like, wow, I can't believe I knew so much about it. And I was able to be ahead of it like that. Like, it impressed the fuck out of me, to be honest. And it takes a lot to impress me. But it impressed Sean to where Sean said to my sister, like, after I left, he said, honey, I really think I want to learn what your brother does. He was like, I think I've learned enough about God, but I want to learn a little bit more about spiritualism. Because he was just like, how the fuck could he do that to that extent? I got an EMF reader in my hand. He's telling me, I think it's over here on this side of the basement. I said, no, it's in the floor over there, boy, in between the door. And then I walked over to where he's going, ignored what he's doing, and we watched it fucking light all the way up. And his eyes opened up wide, and he's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah. And I said, remember what I told you? No fear. And don't be fucking too angry with it. You let me do that. All right? Anyways, that's a while back. A lot of people be like, oh, that's horseshit. No, it's not. You'd be surprised. There's some fucked up shit that can come through. I'm telling you, it's how life is. I've seen shadows, dark shadows. I've seen people that have passed on. Like, I want you guys to imagine this. I've seen my sons, and not on my family. I've seen my sons, my ex's foster father, much older man. He passed, and he was doing his rounds, checking on people, and I seen him. I didn't tell her for years because she's so afraid of this shit. I didn't tell her for a couple of years. Yeah, he visited me. And when he saw that I could see him, he got out of my house. I was changing my kid's shit. And I looked right at him and I told him I could see you. And then he backed out and he was standing outside of the wall of my house. And I'm like, I can still see you. And it was like he had just died. And imagine trying to go to see your family and none of them can see you. But this guy that is like kind of new to the family, but like separated from, the girl you raised, and then she went on her own and all this shit. He can see you and he knows he can see you. But you had a really strong connection with that little boy that was only 2 years old or a year and a half years old at the time, but you were with him almost every fucking day while I worked, while she worked. You know what I mean? Like the connection. Yes, it's wild. There's shit you would be amazed. And it's not everybody comes around me, but that's something I'll never forget. You know what I mean? I'll take that to the grave. Because it was just like, literally, I like stopped what I was doing and was like, I see you, I feel you. And then I look over and I'm like, I can see you, Vincent. Here we go. I've actually had a medium that did a very good job. And she said, who is Vincent? And why when he came to you, he couldn't talk to you? I said, he just died. My kid's 8 years old. So think about it, 6 years ago. Here we go. All right. Now that I've scared everybody away, let's keep reading. Okay. Yes, they do feed off of fear. That's why I told Sean, don't have any fear. I said, and if you get too belligerent, I'm going to be doing this on my own. He didn't. He listened he followed the direction to the T. And he let me at first he was trying to explain to me where things were, like they told me everything that was happening in the house, and I told him I'm going to come over on this day. It's going to take a couple of days and yada, yada, yada. And I verified it when I went over there. Like I said it again to him outside on the deck. And then they were witnessing things they were already told by, this lady's name is Ellen. like he'll choose Sean. He won't choose you, Tiffany. But I know my sister. She's a Leo too. But I know she's not the same. She's not built like me. Like she's more, she'll pretend like she's not afraid, but she'll be more receptive to letting a dark energy attach to her without recognizing that she's doing it. And it's like, I can't, I'm not letting that happen. Sean, I'm like, you're kind of so not really like in the loop like that. Like it hasn't been around you to where I feel confident you'll be okay. And it was like, I'll take you. And he was like, they looked at each other and he laughed or smiled at her. And I'm like, what? And they're like, she told us you would take him. And I'm like, yeah. And then they had to wait to see what I said to be true. But that's how he spoke to her. Was like, yeah, I want to know more about what he does. Anyways, here we go. Here we go. All right. We are on Scorpio finally. What do we got for Scorpio? I can't get out of your energy. You're all about being your best version of success, baby. That work is like huge for you. I don't feel like anything's going to make you unappreciated. I think you did get I feel like you wanted to walk away from it at one point, but emotionally it's too important. It means the investment means too much to you. You may have had to walk away from people though. Water, fire sign, potentially for some of you Scorpio signs. Could have been an earth. There it is. Could have been fire, earth, or water it didn't work out. It did. There you are in reverse. It didn't work out. Could have been fire, water, or earth sign. Didn't work out. I don't see you have anxiety over it. Just see you don't play with it. I feel like it's a new chapter in your life that you're all ready to open up communication and experience that social diameter experience, things to change, things to proceed forward kind of energy. Yes, and victories with it. All right. You may be patient before you go forward. Chariot reversed. I'm not surprised. I don't see the investments of other people getting in your way of your success. I feel like you're too driven. I feel like you have locked in focus on your abilities and your skills right now. And you know that's the work you want to work with. And you're trusting yourself, or you have the strength to pursue that and the faith to do that. Emotionally, you're in that to win it. And you've wanted this investment for a while. Toxic behavior, I think you've had to learn how to trust releasing it from your energy, or from not just your energy, from the area that exists around you. I don't feel like you're willing to let any of that next to you. Like the sun hits us every day when it's shining on us. You're like, nope. If it doesn't come at me genuinely, I don't want anything to do with it. You may be aware too that there have been scenarios or incidents where I feel like you've had to agree to disagree with people, but they didn't really fully understand you. I get this. They didn't fully understand you, or either you didn't understand them or they didn't understand you. It feels more like it was them on you. I feel like they acted like, I get this, they acted like they understood you though. I get this energy where they try to keep up. It's I tried to keep up with you. The hangman. I was kind of stuck. I was stressed out emotionally. They were very attracted to you. The Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords, they didn't want to let go of you until it was too late. The Lovers, they didn't want to let go of you, or you give me, it could have been a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, whatever. Here we go. Here's your Taurus energy. Could have been one of these people, but it stopped working. Whether it was Taurus, Virgo, Earth, it could have been an Earth sign, water sign, fire sign. Here we go. Balance. No more building. Just accepting changes and moving on. Full force, and accepting and owning the privilege. Being patient with the risks you take going forward. See who you're going to connect with next. I'm going to ask that. I want to know who Scorpio is going to connect with next. Scorpio. What on Scorpio, Sandra? Scorpio. Who's next for Scorpio? What's the Zodiac sign? I would be surprised, but you never know. Maybe it's an air sign for some of you. Or you got air sign, earth sign right now. Air or earth? Show me more. Definitely earth. Could be an earth sign. I feel like they're drawn to you. I'm also feeling like if it was an air sign, it would be harder to commit to it or take it seriously. It'd be harder to match. I don't know why. Just get like it would be harder not to. I feel like it leaves. Hold on. Earth sign definitely could be Earth sign. Definitely could be Earth sign. You have so much Earth. Look, ready? Earth, 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 air, Earth, Earth, fire, Earth. No, water, Earth. I've given you damn near every Earth card. No, almost. I just saw one. What you get now? I swear to God. Okay, Faith. I was like, it's another fucking Earth card. King of Cups. Some of you could feel at a distance with a fire sign or communication from one. Some of you won't work with another air sign. Others of you may have had endings with an. Some of you won't work with an air sign. Some of you had endings with an earth sign. Some of you will end up with another Scorpio. Something like that. That's crazy. That's what I'm seeing. Huh. All right. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo strong in your energy right now. I keep seeing Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo all over your shit. What the fuck? Here we go. Someone's gonna want to move towards you. Some of you, it could be somebody you've already dealt with. I don't see that working. You appreciating the emotional connection? Nope, 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 and nope. I don't see you working with it. I feel like you're too busy emotionally. You've cut your losses. You give me, I don't want to play with it energy. The investment was there. We tried to communicate. It didn't work. It's done. When it's done, it's done. And I think Scorpio is very well at trusting themselves and moving on to the next best phase of their life. I feel like your opportunities that are emotionally you're connected with are the investments you focus on at this time. I feel like you're not letting go of that. I feel like that was a decision you've made a long time ago, and you're not stressing about the passions of love right now. You don't come off like that to me at all. I feel like your investments are too deep right now versus going towards a party or an excitement in love. Some of you, if you have anxiety about going towards love or finding happiness, you can't focus on that. Focus on the things that you have in front of you right now. Work with those and then let everything else work its way towards you, or you slowly working towards it. Emotionally, it's probably the smart move. All right. Let me give you a little bit more with the other deck, and then we'll get to, I don't know. We'll pick the water sign after we do this. I still got plenty of Red Bull. I can drink a little bit more. I just try not to drink it too fast to where I would run out before the reading and have like dry mouth. I'm talking so much. Here we go. All right. Make sure you hit that like button if you don't mind. Appreciate it. Let's go. Show me something specifically for Scorpio. A couple more shuffles. These are one of my favorite cards. I mean, they're nice, they're shiny looking, and it's not white. It's just because they're waterproof and like they don't get ruined. These cards are gonna last a long time. Wish everybody made cards like this. But if they did, they wouldn't have a lot of repeat sales. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. One more. Here we go. Let's do this. Scorpio. You're not in it right now, it tells me. Some of you, if emotionally you want to go towards something, I don't feel like you're going to feel like it makes sense or works out. I feel like your imagination or your emotions that you would like to play with, you'll leave that behind for a while. You give me this, I can't do this, and I got to be patient with understanding. And I'm not going to let anybody upset me or hurt me right now. You're like, no, I'm not dealing. I feel like you dealt with this too many times. Give me this, I've done it too much. I've had it. I am uninvolved, unexcited, unimpressed energy. I need straight balance right now. Clarify the balance card. Anything for Scorpio. I've walked away. The moon, I've been aware because I need to focus on what I want to manifest. And it's you being serious and goal oriented before you focus on the pitter patterns of love that you've dealt with. You're not really wanting to take risks towards love yet. Mostly you like being loved, you like giving the love, it shows me. But it doesn't show me you're working towards that. It tells me you're not. I feel like you're trusting yourself, doing something for yourself. It's almost like you feel confident within knowing what means a lot to you. What's the judgment that's going to mean a lot to you? And then let love show up. The judgment's about your stability right now, or putting the work and growth into it. No matter how hard it could be. Because I feel like you're not mentally stressed out about it. The work's just been hard to get to the, it's almost like I'm fighting to get where I want to be in that work. But I'm not going to stop putting the effort towards it. I like that. Some of you had to stop communicating with people, it's telling me, and keep them like at an arm's distance. Like, nope, I'm not hanging in there. I don't want to communicate with you. I'm not doing this. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not worrying about a celebration. It could be a guy. It could be a guy. Some of you it's a guy, some of you it's a girl. Whatever that's about. Because I've got the woman there and I've got the man here, but there's no communication. It's reversed. I was getting. So there you go. That is what I see for Scorpio. Pisces. Pisces will be next. Thank you all for making it this long. I appreciate it. Is my head out of the screen? I don't know. My computer, my head's not out of. Oh, okay. That was weird. It looked like I was out of the. Hold on a second. I don't know. Fucking phone's looking weird. I look so much bigger on my phone than I do sitting here. I'm way further away than you would imagine. Like, computer's more than an arm's length away from me, and I'm 5'9". I'm not extremely tall. No, not at all. Here we go. Pisces. I always feel like I look fatter on TV. They say the camera adds 15 pounds, but I'm getting a little chunky. I got to start fucking. Fitness is coming up for me. I know I'm going to start trying to do fitness again. It's been on my mind. It's been something I've emotionally not focused on for a while. And it's a great stress reliever. It's healthy. It'll help me slow down with how much I smoke. Like, I'm like, shit, I got to do it. One more go around for at least a couple of years. I don't have to get like solid and shit, but I've got to feel healthy and look the part. And then that's it. And then the body can go to shit. Like, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm getting older, I don't care. And if I do it right, it'll take a little while before that happens. So I'll get a couple more years of like, yeah, he looks good. All right. What is this all about? You have to make a decision with a air or fire sign, because it's what it's telling me. Like, you had to trust yourself. With a fire, it could have been with I'm telling you, it's air or fire sign. It doesn't have to be, but for some of you, it's air or fire sign. You're at a distance with communication or with the person in general. Something about, I do feel like they try to come. Some of you, they tried to come towards you. What? Let's keep going. Fire sign. Knight of Wands. You're the water sign. I feel like they tried to communicate with you, or there was something you dealt with. I don't feel like you could really feel like it made sense. Some of you, they cut you off. I'm picking up too. And this was several months ago, like a year ago, or longer. I feel like you're starting to trust yourself, wanting to be emotionally supportive for you and for the close surroundings in your energy. Something about it's not vibrating far off this cup. It's whatever outside of it could spill over this cup that means something to you. That's what you're going to focus on. Your internal feelings and whatever you care about around you. You're staying there for a little while too. You're not moving. I don't see you moving or budging or picking up communication where it's been left off. I think you've recognized if you do it, it's going to cause stress that you don't have patience for, and you're ready to say no, I can't be in that mental state. I want my sleep, and I don't want to be stressed out or stuck in a situation that's already passed by, that I've already dealt with or tolerated. Something about tolerated, dealt with. So some of you, somebody did try to come back. Some of you, they left you kind of, I'm going to tell you something strange. I feel like ghost mode. Some of you got ghosted, and you weren't serious with this person for very long. Whoever got ghosted, and that was a while ago. Those two cards are making me feel ghost energy. Here we go. The Chariot reversed. Where did you go? I think you're starting to really open up to the acceptance of, I can lead with my own happiness. I don't need anybody. And I know that. And that's the direction I'm going to move in. Nobody's leaving me behind anymore. My stability, my worth is everything. I've stopped communicating with people who are being upset over situations that didn't work out. I think you're getting to that crossroad, or I think you've already done this, adapt to it, and you're putting a lot of work and effort into respecting it. Let's see who's next for you. Pisces, let's see who's next for you. What zodiac sign? I feel like you're going to get a lot. Should I tell you? I feel like you're going to get a lot of air or earth energy. Some of you might get water. So water I feel like air, earth, and water are going to be like dominant. Fire might show up. It could be old energy coming back. But I feel like you're going to get a lot of air, earth, and water. Just going to put it out there before we do it. Let's see. See what you get. Bitch, you burn me. Ow. Fucker. Here we go. Water's already here. Let's see what else you get. Let's see it for Pisces. Water, water, water. Water's winning so far. Next sign for Pisces. Air and water so far. What else? Any other sign that wants to show up? You got more water here. You got a lot of water here. And earth. Air, earth, and water. I'm not surprised. I am not fucking surprised. Should be, but I'm not. Earth. You got a little bit of fire. You got passion, fire, but only one fire card. You have 4 water cards, 2 earth cards, 1 air card. Let's see what else comes out. The faith card. I consider that fire. So now you got 2 fire. Earth again. I bet this is air. Nope, it's water. There's the air. There's the air. And there's more air, but we're not going to take that one because it's right in front of me. I feel like it's going to be air, earth, and water for you strongly. It's going to really make you want to focus on it, or you're going to be driven to looking at the situation. Are you going to want to communicate, yes or no? Let's see what it says. Are you going to like the communication? I feel like you're going to like the fact that you're starting something new, but you're going to move slow. You come off with like, I'm going to accept. Give me this. I've been here. I've been upset, but I'm ready to not become upset emotionally. But I'm going to go slow with my action. I would like to see the turn of events, but the victory is not as important as things working out. Show me something. There you go. And you probably have truth and clarity or understand that about yourself. And I do feel like there's more air. I feel like it's air. I feel like you're at a distance. And some of you are at a distance with a fire sign, another water sign. The X could be a fire, water, or earth sign is what I'm picking up. Whatever it is, it's behind you. Maybe air, but I don't know how many of you I'm feeling for air. I just feel like you didn't trust whoever it was, or there was a lack of good reciprocation between the two of you. A big lack. Holy shit. Page of Swords reversed. You guys weren't talking. It was too fucking broken. It wasn't working. Page of Pentacles reversed. That's what I'm seeing for you. It's behind you now. That's done. There's no more anxiety over it. And now it's about focusing on happiness, being goal-oriented, and kind of respecting what you've been through. The Hangman reversed, knowing to trust yourself and take risks when you feel like you're ready to move in that direction. Some of you are at the crossroads where I need to let time set in before I I enjoy the encounters or a relationship. Others of you are ready for it, but you're not forcing the outcome. Kind of energy I'm picking up. Okay, whatever. That's what I'm seeing for Pisces. We're going to give you some out of that deck. I want to see what I can get specifically for you. Might be a little bit longer because those weren't as long, and I noticed that. Here we go. See you next time, Margie. Hey, Margie, I made you a mod. Thank you for being here. I didn't know if you'd show up tonight, but hopefully you noticed you were blue. I haven't paid attention to the chat. It looks like she noticed. Here we go. Pisces. Specifically about Pisces. What's the message? Oh my goodness. So emotionally, I think you felt like somebody wasn't. I feel like somebody was hiding. Clarify that. Could have been for whoever. Somebody was hiding or not. Somebody wasn't showing up in your area or speaking clearly or communicating clearly. I feel like they were hiding shit. I get a hiding energy. So a decision had to be made. Leave it behind you. Don't invest in it. You were hung up on it till you recognized I have more purpose or principle or respect for myself. Emotionally withdrew from it. Star card. I need to focus on what I can manifest. Clarify the manifestation card for and the passions that are going to excite me or be like my elixir are going to be there for me. What's going to be real? That's what you're going to aim to work with. Pisces is about figuring out what they're going to work with. I'm going to try again and see what I get. I shouldn't do this. I feel like it's risky, but I'm still going to take the chance. Show me the sign. You're the only sign I'm doing this for. I don't think I used both cards for any. Maybe I did and I don't remember. I don't think I did. Show me the signs that could show up potentially as Pisces next relationship. I just want to see if it matches. See what you got. Here we go. What's the next sign for Pisces? Sign or signs coming towards Pisces. Water again. Here we go. What's the next signs? Air. Water. I don't remember what I told you. I'm already losing my train of thought. No, it's got to jump. I'm not pulling it. It's got to jump. It's only fair. Those all jump. This has got to jump. Any other sign that's showing up? I think it was air, water, earth, if I remember correctly. But let's see what the cards say. What's any other sign that wants to show up for Pisces? Earth. Ace of Pentacles. You have water, air, water, earth. I don't know what this one is. Air. Strong air. Definitely strong air. Water. A lot of passion and trust needs to be a part of this process to manifest. If you trust this, it could be a brand new, beautiful beginning with somebody. If you're willing to trust it or be open for this something about if you're ready for this, when you get passion twice, it tells me it's gonna excite you, or maybe even both parties. Hold on. It's gonna bring happiness. You just might have to wait before you see it happen, arrive. Anything else? There you are. You've got to wait. You've got to wait for it to show up, for you to show up towards it, for it to build, for the change to take place. Anything else? Let's do this. Last message for Pisces. And then we're going to move on. Okay? Right now, this feels like this is the energy that you're in now. But this also feels like the energy some of you had been in for a little while. Recognizing I'm not going to fancy or move towards, moving towards making a decision with love situations. You kind of have, I had to fold my cards in. I had to put my cards on the table. I'll work with it when the investment feels solid. or like it's the right thing to pursue kind of energy. That's when I'll start trusting. Look at this, trusting to go towards it. Until then, I'll stay at a distance from it. I don't want the problems, the chaos. Look at it again. I'll stay at a distance from it. That's what I see for Pisces. And I feel like that's people that are in a recent mess up situation and that we're in a messed up situation for a while. You guys are vibing on that same energy. Here we go. All right, where we at? What sign we at, guys? Anybody paying attention? I'll light the cigarette while I wait for you to tell me. This reading was long. Longer than I expected. Yes, I did do Gemini a while ago. I guess I'm just going to tell you. Anybody know the next sign, or I can tell you? Come on now. Nope. Taurus was done. Virgo hijacked your reading. That happened to a couple signs. I might have to I think I'm going to be doing the timestamps tonight. And I'm probably going to have to talk about, if you're right, LZ fan, I don't even know if I'm going to read it. I might just have to trust you and say, listen, if you're a Virgo, Taurus took your shit over. Taurus, listen to Virgo. Virgo, listen to Taurus. Definitely going to have to say it to another sign. What was the other sign? Aquarius. No, fuck. Somebody took over. I can't remember. Fuck. I might have to watch some of it. It's going to take longer to upload. Do it. What was that sign? Somebody definitely got hijacked badly. Worse than that. I want to say it was Aquarius. I think I felt Aquarius's energy in somebody else's. I think I'm supposed to read Libra, but Aquarius kept coming out. I can't remember. Something like that. Cancer. I don't believe I read Cancer. Is anybody paying attention? Did I read Cancer? Miss Redmond, I saw that you said all signs are done. Cancer's done. I did Cancer? I don't remember doing. Yes, I did. Did I do Cancer? When the fuck did I do Cancer? I did Cancer first? I did it so scrambled, I can't fucking remember. Hold on. I'll rewind it and check. I might have done Cancer if I remember. I'm starting to think about this shit. I think I did do Cancer. I did scramble this shit up. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to do this, to do the timestamps. Shit. Oh, if anybody wants to do them, I'd appreciate it. Like all of them. God knows I ain't trying to do that. But it's a pain in the ass when I don't go in order. Let's see what we got. Capricorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I did all of them. Should we do a collective or should we just call it? Should we do I'll let you tell me. If we do, I'm switching up decks. We're done with this one. No more gold tarot. I don't know, good news. I don't know. I can't promise nothing. Can't promise you, and I'm not going to use this either. I've used that too recently. We'll go to this one. The Wandering Tarot, just to see what we get. Why not? Here we go. Small collective. Maybe like 3 minutes, 2 minutes. We'll see. This is fucking more than timestamp. I should have just stopped. Damn you, Leon. I think everybody's ready for this. I think we're all ready for changes. Changes, whether it's within ourselves or within getting balance, balance, whether it's towards balance for ourselves, balance for a condition in love. Here we go. Show me something for the collective. Not having any anxiety or fear, moving on, accepting defeat or losses that weren't worth carrying with you. Kind of basically getting ready to start anew. You give me a start, it's time to start a new energy. And have no, I'm not going to say no remorse, but no guilt, no animosity towards the past. Just start, one foot in front of the other type of energy. But here we go. And making sure we can go after this and get the balance that we're all looking for. I think everybody's had enough with shit, and they're trying to trust that security. I feel like it's time for that security to show up. I feel like there's been too much unnecessary energy that hasn't impressed people. I feel like it just hasn't impressed people or made them want to move towards it or feel secure in situations that they want to love or trust. And I feel like that is something everybody's trying to work through right now. I feel like the patience has been hard, or being at a distance with finding the investment. Anything else? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You want to flip like that? We'll do it. Nine of Cups. Emotionally getting the strength to move in a direction that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Even if the communication hasn't started or you feel at a distance, the happiness, you haven't let go of that. Something about the Hangman and the Ten of Swords, knowing that just because things didn't work out, you can't stress about where you've been. You can only stress about what you're going to work after or go after. And look, what you're going to work after or go after. And here's your collective answer. And I feel like the hardest part was realization or time setting for most of us, and recognizing it for what it is, accepting it and trying to just go forward the wheel, make things happen. It's the only card that wanted to come out. Anything else? Anything else collectively? We're done. Move towards situations. There isn't no more time to fight about things that keep you upset. It's all about the investment that we can have and what we can manifest that's going to make us happy, and not have any thoughts that slow our mind down at all. Nine of Swords reversed. Just what we can work with now. That's it. All right. I hope you all enjoyed this. You all have a good night. Be safe. Have a great week. If you're new to the channel and I didn't scare the shit out of you, or I didn't feel a little too, aggressive, abrasive, subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Thank you all for being here. Have a great night. I'm out. Bye, everybody.